to the EYT Media Network.
And good evening and welcome to Frank Varischetti Field here in Brockway, Pennsylvania tonight. It is the quarterfinals of the District 9 football playoffs here in Single A as the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights get set to take on the Brockway Rovers. Mike Kalinowski, Randy Cathcart with you as we get rolling here this evening. Dave Katis on hiatus, as we like to say, enjoying some warmer climate, but we have a great one here coming your way tonight here on the Kerle Tire High School Football on EYT and here in the Kerle Tire Pregame Show. Do want to thank all the folks here at Brockway High School for rolling out the red carpet. That's sponsored by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. They did a fantastic job. We came in, got us all where we needed to be, all of our places, and they always do a great job here too. What a great setting as well here in Brockway, here in the press box, one of the nicest ones here in the league, and the field all set up real nice with those brand new LED lights that they put in not too long ago, and just always a great setting for what should be a great football game tonight.
Yeah, Mike, I'm really looking forward to this game. Again, you said it best. This is one of my favorite fields. Press box is phenomenal. Bleachers, it doesn't matter where you're setting. It's a great environment, and this is playoff football. This is my favorite time of the year.
Well, it certainly is playoff football, and you can tell, too, the team's out there early, getting all set up. The fans starting to roll in here at Brockway, and we are in the Kerle Tire pregame show. We're going to take a quick timeout. We're going to come back out. We're going to go inside the game tonight, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. We'll talk about the teams and how they fared during the regular season and get ready for this contest here tonight. And then we'll go around the league, let you know what games are going on tonight. We'll have scores at D9Sports.com and also on ExploreClarion. Talk about some of the keys to the game. It was Katis' keys to the game, but we'll have to make that Mr. Cathcart's keys to the game here tonight. Field conditions, weather forecast, it's all on the way. Part of the Kerle Tire pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We're back with more for you. It's Union AC Valley here at Brockway, opening round of the District 9 playoffs here in the quarterfinal. And it's Kerle Tire High School Football on ExploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Want to keep your kids safe from alcohol, tobacco, and drug addiction? Talk to them. Research shows children and young adults are less likely to develop an addiction when parents discuss it with them. Also, look for warning signs such as loss of interest in activities, missing school, mood changes, damaging relationships, and isolation. For free help, contact the Armstrong Indiana Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission. Visit aicdac.org.
With 22 dealerships, we're big, but we're still family owned and operated. I'm Karina Deal. We'll get you the vehicle you want at the price you've been waiting for. Remember, you don't have your best deal until you have ours.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving. There we have the teams down there on the field. The pregame coin toss. Of course, they have the ceremonial coin toss when the game starts. We're in the Kerle Tire pregame show here in the quarterfinals of the District 9 football playoffs here in Single A. Union AC Valley here at Brockway today. We're at Frank Varischetti Field, and we always try to keep an eye down there to see if we can see them kind of flinch and find out who's going to get the ball, but it looks like they're going to be pretty secret here tonight. And that's one thing here coming in tonight. We're going to go inside the game, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. These are two teams that locked horns earlier in the year, and really a big surprise out of it was Union AC Valley winning that game. I believe the final was, 12-7?
12-7, yes.
And it really shocked everybody. I think Brockway even more, and they really felt that they were the better team, but Union AC Valley came in, and this is a scrappy team. And anytime that you're going to take on a team by Dan Reed, they're going to come right at you. And it was kind of a little shock, maybe a little thing to get Brockway moving to get on the season.
Right, and I'm sure the coaching staff for Brockway will use that for their advantage to tell all of their players to remember how we played and what we did, and they're going to use that as a motivational factor in this game. And Brockway has had some really good wins this year, DuBois being one of those wins. The loss to Union was a definite surprise.
And also, too, you look at Brockway, they really gave Red Bank Valley a good ball game, too, right up until that second half of the game. And so you know that they're scrappy, that they're ready to play. They ended up the season at 7-3. Mm-hmm. So they come in here into this ball game. I had it over here for a second ago, and, of course, I moved the paper. They are the third seed taking on the number 6 here in AC Valley. So, really had a nice finish to the season. And at this point, too, really anything can happen. You just never know. As you go through next week, of course, the winner of this game will be taking on the winner of the Keystone Port Allegheny game. So we'll have some keys on that, or some scores on that, too.
And that's the beauty of football this time of year. Anything can happen. It's a win or go home. And so, you see some things that you normally wouldn't see. This is playoff football, and it's pressured football. It's emotional football. And kids usually rise to the occasion. So it's going to be an interesting night to see how Brockway and Union, AC Valley, how they attack each other, and see what they've learned from the first contest.
And you're going to go here, too. These teams, the quarterback, Braden Fox, we've heard about him, it seems like, forever. He started as a freshman, worked his way through 19 touchdowns this year, has been very, very good. The running back, Quayo, 120.8 average per game on the ground. Receiving the ball, Pisarcik with 109.6 yards a game receiving. So this is a team that have some guys that are good performers, good athletes, and Fox is one that you certainly really have to watch out for.
Well, just watching this Brockway team now, I haven't seen them all year. I saw them play last year, called one of their games last year, but I haven't seen them this year. Watching them warm up and watching their quarterback, he throws a very nice ball. Obviously, he's played this position for a long time. He's a veteran kid. Brockway runs a very sophisticated offense, a spread offense. So they spread the ball around. They can run the ball effectively. He's got multiple weapons to throw to. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Brockway does tonight.
And then you'd look at it, Union AC Valley with this team too. Brody Didman, tough at the quarterback position. He can throw, he can run. Loves to go out to Trent Fleming. Also, Max Gallagher out there too, runs the ball well for this team. Owen Bish, running well too for this team. You see him too. He'll also punt the football often. So he's kind of a multi-use player. But with Dittman and Fleming and Bish and some of these guys, I'll tell you what, they also too Predominantly they like to keep it on the ground, but when they have to, they can go to the air as well.
That's right, and it's going to be interesting to see how this game unfolds because, as I said with Brockway, Union has a lot of weapons. Union AC have a lot of weapons. They can spread the ball out, or they can keep the ball on the ground. They have multiple formations. Misdirection plays. Dan runs a very good offense, and I'm really excited to see these two teams play each other.
All right, so that'll take us through our look into the game tonight, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. We'll take another timeout. We'll let you know what's going on around the district. We'll also have some keys to this game, field conditions, weather forecast. It's all coming up. It is the quarterfinal here in District 9 Single A football. Tonight it is Union AC Valley here at Brockway, and you're watching it live here at Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown!
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at clarionbank.com.
You're listening to the EYT Media Network.
All right, back here at Frank Varischetti Field in Brockway. It's Kerle Tire High School Football Playoff Edition here on the EYT Media Network. Mike Kalinowski, Randy Cathcart here this evening as we bring you all the action here from Brockway. Do want to get in quickly, too. We've got a lot of great new sponsors with us tonight. Coach Heigl of Acrisure. Coach Heigl of Acrisure specializing in commercial and cyber liability insurance. Probably need to get Tyler signed up for that. Donna Oberlander, Pennsylvania State Representative Donna Oberlander, and that mention is paid for by the Friends of Donna Oberlander, MV Property Care. Not only mows grass, they might, but also plows snow. If you need snow plowing, give them a call, 221-7210, 221-7210. Almost had to the other day. I know when I made it to school, I teach in Mercer County, we had several inches in Clarion. They had like almost 8-9 inches of snow.
Wow.
It was insanity over there, so it was pretty interesting. Also want to thank Bauer Truck Repair. Be sure to check out high school golf coverage on Explore, brought to you by Bauer Truck Repair, and also the Armstrong Indiana Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission, BGM Custom Wear, Central Electric Cooperative, Clarion Area Chamber of Business and Industry, Clearview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, Deal Automotive, Farmers of Marble, Klein Waste Solutions, Corner Restaurant, Vogel Services, Sligo Salon by Maddie and Primitive Polish. That's where Dustin Kiefer goes to get all prettied up. UFP Parker and UFP in Shippensville. You're laughing, Mr. Cathcart, but you ought to see him. He comes out of there, and he is awful pretty when he does that.
Oh, that's great stuff.
Also, tonight you can check out scores at exploreClarion.com. Games going on tonight. This is brought to you by MHY Family Services. Clearfield and Punxsutawney are at Mansell Stadium over in DuBois for that 3A championship. The 2A semifinal tonight, Brookville and Karn City. They're playing that game at Kane. The winner of that one will get Central Clarion next week. We'll have that for you here on EYT. Class 1 quarterfinals, Keystone is at Port Allegheny. Cameron County is at Coudersport, of course, this game here this evening. So that's what we got lined up, and we're set to go. MHY Family Services. And when you look at the field conditions and the weather forecast tonight, well, I'll tell you, field conditions are going to be perfect.
Yep. And it's interesting. I haven't been over here for a while, and I look over straight ahead from the football field, and they put in new basketball courts, new looks like a skating arena over there, picnic tables, parking. This is quite a facility.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And they continue to add to it. You can see in all of the, the hockey little area there, the skating area is being used right now.
Yep.
So
neat facility. Very nice. Yep.
And the weather forecast tonight is brought to you by J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales. Temperature is going to get down to 38 by the end of this ball game with some increasing cloudiness. They do expect some showers this weekend. Nothing here tonight. And again, those field conditions too, brought to you by Cousin Basil Restaurant. If you haven't been to Cousin Basil's, get up there. Beautiful place up there in Cook Forest. So we get set here for the contest tonight. Why don't we take a look here at some of the keys to the game? I know we talked about both of these teams already, what their strengths and weaknesses are. What do you think? If you look at Union AC Valley coming in, what do you think? I'm going to call you Coach Cathcart for this one. What do you think that they need to do to get a win here?
Well, it's interesting. When it's difficult to beat a team twice. So when you play a team during the season, especially when you lose to them, obviously that coach is going to use that as motivation. So from Brockway's standpoint, the motivation for them obviously is they beat us once. Now it's our turn to beat them. Obviously I think that one of the keys for Brockway is going to be able to control the line of scrimmage. That's obviously really big for any game, but in this case, I think that's going to be huge. Another key, I think, is going to be the first score. The last time they played, it was a 12-7 score, very low scoring, which is surprising because these two offenses are pretty spread and wide open. But I think the first score is certainly going to have an upper hand. And, the last thing, I think both teams have to control their emotions. This is a playoff game. It's very emotional because the losers go home. So, you really have to be aware of your surroundings, make sure you don't make those critical mistakes, but be in control of your emotions. And I think the team that does that best is certainly going to have the upper hand.
All right, again, those keys to the game brought to you by Kale's Kitchen. Even though your last name starts with a C, it still has that alliteration aspect. We like it because usually it's Katis's keys. But nice job. No, and I would have to agree with you looking at these two teams coming in, and I think emotions are one thing you got to get into check. And usually after the first few plays, everybody kind of starts to calm down and kind of get into the flow of things.
Yep.
You would know better than I, having coached so many games over the years.
Well, another thing that I didn't say that I will say is I think Brockway has an advantage here for their kicker. I was watching pregame. Number 11, Doherty, was kicking pretty consistently about 35, 40-yard field goals. So That's a huge advantage for a high school team, especially a single-A team. If you got a kicker that can make a field goal, you feel a lot less pressure to have to score. And in this case, it's a turf field, so it's a little bit easier to make a field goal, but it takes some of the pressure off the offense if you have a pretty reliable kicker, and I think Brockway does here.
Yeah, we talked about that the other night when Central Clarion and Red Bank were playing. Both of those schools have just outstanding kickers in Euchre and Klaus. And what an advantage that is too. And it's interesting that you said that here about the ball game here tonight.
Well, and it not only the field goal, but also it flips the field. If you can kick the ball down to the 5-yard line or into the end zone, you flip the field. And for high school, that's huge. If you can have a team start on their own 20-yard line or 25-yard line, they're in a hole already. So if you have a kicker in high school football, that's a huge advantage. And Brockway certainly has a good one.
All right, we're going to take another timeout. We'll come back out here. We'll have the anthem and get you all set up for the game on the way tonight. It is the quarterfinals here in District 9, Single-A football. Union AC Valley, the Falcon Knights set to take on the Brockway Rovers. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football. It's live right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. There you see in the background coming back in. Mr. Cathcart, you like that.
That was nice
Brockway
touch.
Came in.
Nice
I love the
touch.
lights.
I like that. I'm going to have to put that into Clarion, see if we can't do that at Clarion. That is awesome. I like that.
Yeah, they come in with the flags, and they got the lights all flashing. And what's neat, too, these LED lights, it's a lot different than it used to be. Because if they went off, they were off for a long time.
Take you 20 minutes to warm back up.
But now with all the technology and stuff, and it is bright, they do brighten up the field well. We'll have the anthem coming up here momentarily. We always like to bring you the anthem, and, of course, those bands at halftime. Those kids always do such a fantastic job and such a big part of the game. We talked about how when COVID hit without the bands, it almost seemed like it wasn't even a football game.
Right.
So we were over at Clarion this year for the Marching Band Festival. What a great crowd for that, too. That just packed a lot of people in. So they always give us the rules because of Tyler and Brett. He's smiling over there. Just, as long as he keeps his shirt on tonight.
He's shaking his head, too.
He did have the B for Brockway on the front, and he had the ACV Union on the back. But
got to be neutral.
You have to keep his shirt on.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to have the anthem. We're going to go to the national anthem here at Brockway, performed by the Brockway Band. go, national anthem here at Brockway High School, Frank Varischetti Field. And we'll also have the ceremonial coin toss coming up. They have the school alma mater that they play to in the background. Kerle Tire Pregame show here on the EYT Media Network. And once they get done there, we'll focus over there and we'll see who's going to get the ball to start. You know, after we had talked, I think it was the beginning of last year, we did a game together.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned that, about the coin toss, and
yes.
you always wanted to have the football first. And we've seen a change. Like, it looked like everybody would defer. All of a sudden this year, it's like, no, I want it.
It's interesting because, we've had this conversation several times, and I've actually talked to coaches about this. And Jess Quinn and I have talked about this many, many times. One of the problems with receiving the ball the second half is you come out, you're cold. The other team has made adjustments. They went into the locker room to stop your best plays. And I always tell our kids the most important series of the game is the first series of the second half. Because if you can stone them and get them 3 and out, you have a lot of momentum. So, I think my philosophy has changed over the years. I think I want the ball now.
And it seems that is the philosophy the last several weeks.
Yep.
We've noticed, we talked about it. And I guess, when you really think about it, and I know that you would also look, too, you said, like, if there was a difference in, scoring in the second half, if you get the ball first, if it helps.
Right.
There really wasn't any big difference.
No, and, the chances of you scoring your first series are really pretty good. I mean, even the Steelers couldn't score their first series last night. So, you've taken all week, you've taken that opportunity to script your plays, have your 10 best plays, and your chances of scoring your first drive are really, really good. So, I would just as soon have the ball. That's kind of the way I am now, and I think a lot of coaches seem to have that same feeling.
And we will see how they choose to go about that here this evening. Officials talking it over. Then the players, of course, they already did the coin toss earlier. This is one of Bob Dunkel. I know he's watching tonight, one of his favorite parts of the game. And so we like to bring it, make sure the folks can see it. He's going to be texting me here in about 3, 2, 1.
Well, they've done all these introductions already before pregame, and now they're doing it again. I've always wondered what took them so long.
So Brockway will get the toss. They're going to take it.
They're going to take it. There you go.
Yep,
there you go. And again, a team that has a dynamic offense, I understand what their philosophy is. Let's get the ball. Let's see if we can't punch one in here early and get this team down. So I think it's a good philosophy for Brockway. Take the ball and let's see what we can do.
So Union AC Valley will get set to kick off, and I was going to say Red Bank. It's similar colors.
Yes.
It's Brockway down there. Will be taking the kick.
I will say that Brockway's numbers are a lot easier to see than Red Bank Valley's.
Oh,
Red Banks were a bear.
Yeah, those uniforms they have, it's like a dark gray with those numbers. It's not bad during the daytime, but boy, when the lights come on at night, forget it.
Yeah, it was hard to see.
So looking back here, I believe back is a Brubaker, and number 28 will be Pisarcik.
Pisarcik, yep. Another Pisarcik at Brockway. Imagine that.
So here we go. Going to roll it down the field. Going to be taken by one of the up men, and he's just going to fall on top of that football. And Brockway will start right around their 38-yard line. So they're going to stay away from Pisarcik and those guys in the back.
Show a lot of respect. They didn't want to kick it deep to him.
Kickoff again was sponsored by Penn State Du Bois. First quarter, it is the Clarion Forest VNA. Fox working with Cuello in the backfield. Going to hand that football off over the right side, and no, the ball came out. Union celebrating here, and Union will have the football. Big turnover. Wow.
That's huge.
And I was looking down there. Numbers big 75. Xander Laughlin in there on the recovery.
It looked like the handoff was clean. I'm just not sure how he lost that ball. Must not have had a good handle on it because he dropped it clean.
So here we go, Union AC Valley, the Falcon Knights with that football at the 39-yard line of Brockway. After the turnover, we have Dittman working out of the shotgun. Double sidecar on his right. There was movement there. You saw Easton Winger going into motion a little early.
Yep. Again, you can tell there's a little nerves here from both teams. Need to settle in a little bit, calm those nerves down.
Back him up 5 yards. That's up a first here and 15. Penalties brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Don't make a penalty on your next new car or truck. Get down to Red Bank Chevrolet. So, Union AC Valley, as I said, first and 15. Dittman working. He'll go. They're going to actually split some guys back. Wingard will go sidecar left. Twins on each side for Dittman. They're going to give it to Wingard over the right side. He's going to drag a few tacklers with him, and he'll get about 3 yards down to the 41.
It was a good play. They ran a little counter trade, pulled the weak side guard and tackles, picked up about 3 yards there, so it's a manageable 2nd and 10, 2nd 11 or 12.
So here we go, 2nd down 12 as the Falcon Knights come to the line of scrimmage. They're going to swing Skabinski into the backfield too, kind of a pistol setup. Looking to throw as Dittman fires the ball, and it's just too high. He was trying to find Trey Fleming, his favorite target. So 3rd down. Here's the question here. At the ball's at the 41, you don't get it here. Let's say you're right still at the 41. Do you punt or do you try for it on 4th down?
Me, I'm always very conservative. I'm a defensive guy. I punt the ball, try to pin him back inside the 10-yard line. If it was Jess Quinn, he'd go for it. So
that's not shocking. Here we go. It's a 3rd down and long. 3rd and long brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And here's Dittman out of the shotgun. Looking to throw, rolls to the right side, looks downfield, dumps it off.
Open.
It's caught down around the 31. That was Fleming down there, and he's going to be pushed back. And that'll be right around the 32-yard line. So they're short, but picks up a big chunk, about 10 at least.
They're going to go quick here.
Ball's at the 32. They got to get to the 29-yard line. 4th down and 3. And, yep. Penalty against the offense here. So that'll back them up 5 more.
5-yard penalty, make it 4th and 8.
It's funny, I've seen this so many times. You try to do something quick so that the defense can't react, and you get those offensive linemen out of their routine, and they jump 9 chances out of 10. They're just not used to that. They got to get up and get set. Once you get them out of the routine, they're done.
So 4th down and 8 here for the Falcon Knights. Ball sitting at the 37-yard line of Brockway. Ball thrown.
Nope.
Behind his intended receiver. Again, Fleming was in that seam there on the right side. So Brockway will take over on downs.
Yeah, I think Dittman's maybe a little nerved up here. His last 2 passes were a little high, so maybe he'll calm down a little bit, and later on in the game, I think he'll make that connection. So that fumble did not hurt Brockway at all.
So here's Fox working out of the shotgun now. 10:36 to go. First quarter here on EYT. No score. Game started with that fumble that Union recovered. Fox looking to throw. Fires that football. It is caught. Not across the 45 and up to the 47-yard line. Bringing it in was Caleb Doherty.
Good throw, good catch. Pretty simple, just a down and in, just a hook. It's a good way to get your quarterback settled in. Pretty easy pitch and catch.
11-yard pickup on the play. So from the 48-yard line, here comes Brockway. Fox handing that football off. Quayo getting the carry, and he's going to be brought down. After a decent gain, he'll get 5 down to the 47-yard line of Union AC Valley.
I'm going to guess that's one of their favorite plays because that's the first play they ran that Quayo fumbled on. They just pull a guard, and it's just a trap, a real quick trap, and Quayo usually hits it pretty quickly.
Going to push him down to the 46-yard line, picks up 6, 2nd down and 4. Quayo is the sidecar left. They're going to go right back to him. Over the right side. Boy, can he move, and he'll have the first down. He needed 4. He's going to gain 5 down to the 41-yard line.
Now this time it was a counter tray, which they pulled the left side guard and tackle. A really difficult play to defend against because they have so many bodies coming at you there. And Cueto runs hard. I remember seeing him last year. He had over 100 yards against Red Bank last year.
Twins on each side for Fox working out of the shotgun. Cueto is the sidecar right. Takes that snap. They're going to go, nope, keeping that football. Looking to throw as Fox fires. It's batted, and it's picked off. It's intercepted. With that football, that is Wingard down the right side, still on his feet, inside the 35 and down to about the 28-yard line. And then was there a fumble at the end? There was a scrum, but Union, AC Valley's going to keep it. It was batted at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. And I think Fox made the tackle. He was kind of in a precarious situation. He had to make the tackle, and he kept backpedaling and ended up making a touchdown-saving tackle.
I was trying to look over at our screen here with the replay, which is really nice to have to see who batted it, but missed that beginning part of that replay. But what a play there. Here comes Union AC Valley. A couple turnovers for Brockway to start things here. Didman in the shotgun. Skibinski is behind him. Going to pitch it back to him. Now they're going to run the reverse, looking to throw. Firing the football is Fleming downfield. He's got a man. Is it caught is the question. It is incomplete down in the end zone. He was trying to find Aiden Fox down there. Nice play. Almost came to almost completed.
Really interesting. You know, anytime you get a big turnover, you try to hit them long. And obviously Coach Reed has that in his bag of tricks. A little reverse option pass there, and he had him open down the middle. Just couldn't make a connection.
Second down and 10. Ball resting at the 29-yard line here of Brockway. Going to set up with the same setup here with Twins on each side, but he'll go with the sidecar this time. Going to hand that football off. And getting a few yards down to the 25-yard line. Looking to see who was there. Was that Gallagher on the carry?
I never saw a number yet.
So it'll be a third down here now for Union AC Valley. Third down and 6.
25, I think.
Yep.
Smith.
Didman, shotgun. Fakes, throws, caught. Nice. And with that catch, that is Cooper. And Cooper over the right side. We'll have the first down inside the 20 in the Dubrook red zone, down to about the 17-yard line.
We got a flag, though, and it's side judge, so usually that's either an offsides or an illegal formation, one or the other.
Well, he comes in. We'll see what he has to say. Nobody's moving anything yet. They needed 6. They ended up getting about 8.
It's against Union.
Yep.
Illegal lineman.
Ineligible receiver downfield on the
Ineligible receiver downfield.
So they'll back him up.
Penalty will repeat third down.
So it's now 3rd and 11 as the ball's pushed back to the 30.
But that was a good throw by Dittman. Good connection.
Dittman out of the shotgun again. 3rd and 11. Coming to the left side. Looking, firing, and it is caught. Down to the 20, inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. Logan Skibinski with the catch. That'll be a first down in the Dubrook red zone here for Union AC Valley.
That was a great throw by Dittman. Union had trips on this side. They just flooded the zone. They hooked 2 up, 1 shallow, 1 in the intermediate, and then they ended up running a deep pattern, and he hit the middleman. So pretty good gain there, and a good throw, good first down for AC Union.
Ball sits at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Falcon Knights. Dittman in that shotgun formation. Got Wingard in the backfield, gives it to him. And he's going to be tripped up. Short yardage, he'll get a couple down to the 12, 2nd down and 8.
It's a good play by number 5. Fox came up from his secondary to make a tackle, and it was a good-looking run play, too, for AC Valley. Looked like he had a little bit of room, so it held him to a gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Ball sitting at the 12-yard line. 2nd down here for Union AC Valley. Pistol set up for the quarterback. He's going to hand that football to Skibinski. Cuts to the right side. Being forced out.
Wow.
And finally going to be brought down. He'll get forward progress. It's going to be inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line, so he picks up 3.
That was a battle. He was stiff-arming somebody from Brockway, and they kept a hold, and somebody grabbed his shirt, and that was a battle. He only picked up, looks like a gain of 3, so it's about a 3rd and 6 maybe.
So 3rd down here, and yeah, you're close. 3rd down, they're going to say 5 or 6. Dittman takes the snap, throws toward the back of the end zone,
and it's
incomplete, and that flag comes in. We're going to have the interference down in the end zone.
Yeah, I think the Brockway defensive back grabbed the kid right at the last minute.
And where the ball is sitting, I would imagine the penalty should be enough for the 1st down.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not automatic. People think.
Right. No, where looks like they're spotting it at the 6-yard line. Nope. That's inside the 5, so it's going to be a 3rd and a half a yard.
Okay. So here it is, ball just inside the 5. Here's Dittman. Takes that snap, hands it off. Right side, brought down, and a loss on the play back to the 5-yard line. That was Wingard on the carry, and he's going to be dropped for that loss on the play of a yard, almost 2. They're going to put him down at the 6.
Great defensive surge there by the defensive lineman from Brockway, and brings up a 4th and 2 now.
So from the 6-yard line, here comes Union AC Valley. 4th down. Ball snap back. They're going to give that ball to Skabinski. Banging his way in there. Hit. He'll have a 1st down all the way down around the 2-yard line. He'll pick up 4 yards.
That was, I believe, 23's Gallagher. Yeah, and really an interesting looking play. It was almost they had a reverse, kind of a reverse pivot by the quarterback, and Gallagher came in the inside on a trap, and they picked up their 2 yards they needed, so they're in business now. It's a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gallagher in the backfield staying there with Dittman. Dittman takes the snap, pitches the ball over the left side and into the end zone. Touchdown. That's Owen Bish with the touchdown run.
We got looks like a holding call.
So
thrown right at the goal line.
So this is going to be coming back more than likely.
And I'm not sure the wide out there didn't really need to grab a hold of the defender. I think all he needed to do was shadow him, and that's what they're calling. So they've got a 1st and goal now, looks like on probably the 11-yard line. 11-yard line. Yep.
Well, I'll tell you, those penalties really hurting Union AC Valley because they've been called back several times inside that 20-yard line. Dittman in the shotgun. He's going to pitch that ball. The ball down on the turf. Picked back up. That's Bish. Bish to the left side, looking for that pylon, but he's going to be driven out of bounds first.
Oh, there's another flag.
Yeah, he was thrown down after the play. And we'll have a personal foul coming up, and then Union AC Valley will have a 1st down.
But what a good reaction by Bish. He drops the ball. They were supposed to sweep to the right. He picks it up and goes left. Outruns 3 or 4 Brockway would-be defenders and then gets out of bounds. One of the defenders at Brockway tossed them to the ground out when they were out of bounds, so they're going to get a 1st and goal again.
So they'll go from the 6, it'd be half the distance.
Yep.
Down to the 3. And it'll be 1st down again. Yep.
I'll make it 2nd and goal for the Falcon Knights. Second and goal from
it is 2nd and goal.
It is 2nd, yep.
So here we go from the 3-yard line. Dittman will come under center. Gallagher's behind him. Here's Dittman, keeps the football over the left side, keeps those legs churning. Dittman down toward the goal line, and he's going to come up just short. So that'll set up a 3rd down and goal now. Ball sitting at the 1-yard line. Picked up 2. See if they go with the same play or not. Gallagher's back there, and Skabinski is back there as well. Dittman takes the handoff, gives it to Skabinski, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. How about that? Skabinski, 1-yard touchdown run. Union AC Valley on the board first here.
Good run by say his name again? Skabinski. He runs hard. He keeps his pads low. He was not to be denied. So that was a 2-yard gallop for him?
Yep, just 1.
1 yard. So, as I said, I thought the key to the game was who would score first, and AC Union scored first. So we'll see if that comes back to help them or if Brockway can answer.
Looks like Union AC Valley is going to go for the 2-point conversion here. Ball snap back to Dittman, throwing the football, and it's caught. The 2-point conversion's good.
Again, a really nice throw. Dittman put it right where only his receiver could catch it. He threw it high and outside. He came down with it right inside the pylon. 2-point conversion good. Score 8-0 AC Union.
All right, 4:49 to go here in quarter number 1. We got to take a quick timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
All right, back here it's Frank Varischetti Field, 8-0 Union AC Valley here in this quarterfinal game tonight. Number 3 versus the number 6 seed in District 9. Here's the kickoff, and they're going to keep that on the ground. Again, it's going to roll back through. It's going to be picked up by Cuello. Here he is, 25, 30. He can move over the right side. Looks for a seam out to the 40-yard line and then pushed out of bounds. Fans wanted a plate flag.
Yeah, he's shifty. He's I can see why he's hard to bring down. He's shifty, and I think AC Valley's aware of that also. Union AC's aware of that.
Still in quarter number 1, 4:41 to go. 8-0 here, Union AC Valley. Fox. Shotgun. Give that to Cuello. Hit in the backfield, drugged down. He's going to be hit, and Corbin Elliott on the tackle for loss back near the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's one of those plays that Cuello would have, if he'd have cut inside and stayed inside that was a counter tray to the left side. They pulled the guard and the tackle. When he went outside, kind of ran right into the tackler there.
He'll lose 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 16 from the 35-yard line. Fox again out of that shotgun. Going to fake to Cuello, looks to throw, pocket collapses, throws. It is caught, and that is Crawford with the football. Left side 30, 25, 20, down to the 15-yard line where he's finally tackled. That's a 1st and 10 here for Brockway, all the way in the Dubrook red zone on the other side.
Really impressive. Boy, he caught that ball and just took off down the sideline. A touchdown-saving tackle right at the sideline, about the 15-yard line. Good-looking pitch and catch.
That's 50 yards, too. They flip the field here. They've got a 1st down in the Dubrook red zone on the other side. Here's Fox again in the shotgun. Gives that to Cuello. He's hit initially and then goes forward. He'll get maybe 1 to the 14-yard line.
Nothing fancy there. That's just smash mouth football. Let's see who can block. Let's see how far we can get just straight running.
2nd down here, 9 ball resting at the 14 of Union AC Valley. Brockway quickly marching down the field in that big pass play. Man goes in motion left to right, looking to throw is Fox. Fox right across the middle. It is caught.
Nice catch.
And again, that's Crawford again.
Mm-hmm. Good catch. Right, just hooked up right over the middle of the field. Fox hit him in stride and brings up a very manageable 3rd and 5.
So 3rd down here. The ball resting at the 10. They need the 5-yard line. Single receiver on each side for Fox. He's going to give it to Cuello over the left side. Here's Cuello being chased. Is he going to get there is the question. He's very close. It looks like he's going to have the 5. Where the official comes in, it's going to be very close. And it looks like they are going to have a 1st and goal.
That's an interesting formation from Brockway. You don't see them in a bunch formation like that with just 2 wideouts. So you knew that was going to be a run.
So 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. See if they stay on the ground here. Fox takes the snap back to Cuello. He tried to make a move, took that step, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Trey Fleming on the tackle. Clock down to 2:10 to go here in this quarter.
Yeah, one of the things that I think that AC Union's trying to do is make Cueto stop and change direction, and when he does that, I think that's when he's a lot easier to kind of maintain. So AC Union's doing a pretty good job just trying to corral him.
2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Fox whistles blow.
We got a whistle.
Something the official's calling a procedure penalty.
Yep.
So that'll back him up 5 more. Should put it back at the 12-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the 12. It's a little more difficult.
And now they bring back their wideouts and take their tight ends out. So I think we're back to 2 wides on both sides.
Crawford and Doherty are the wideouts to the right. Over on the left, I see Brubaker and pick up the other guy in the slot on that left side. Here's Fox out of the shotgun. Quick throw. It's caught. And brought down right around the 10-yard line.
Spasarczyk, that was just a little bubble screen. AC reacted really well to that. Bubble screen seems to, you really have to hit that quick, and their receiver has to hit it through that seam, and he just kind of got caught up in the traffic and never got it going.
2-yard pickup, or not quite, maybe a yard. 3rd down here and goal from about the 11-yard line. Trips off to the right side. Single receiver on the left. Coming to the right side. That's Fox, the lefty, whipping that football, but it is low. Looks like he hurried that a bit.
He did. He never set his feet. And unfortunately, when you get a quarterback that's rolling opposite his strength, one of the things you have to do is set your feet. He just didn't do it. He hurried to throw a little bit, and it ended up just coming out a little short. So, again, I went back to pregame and say Brockway's got an advantage with a good kicker, and now they go for it in 4th down. So we'll see.
4th and goal from the 11. Fox looking to throw again. He's got a man breaking free, and it's picked off in the end zone. It is intercepted. Bringing that back out is Bish down the left sideline and finally tackled out near the 40-yard line. He brought it out of the end zone, and he'll be officially out right around. We'll see where the official puts it. Another turnover. That's the 3rd here for Brockway.
Yep. Yeah, again, I really question that. You got a good kicker. You need to get on the board here. You've driven the field. You've made some good plays. I wondered why they wouldn't have taken the 3 points there. And maybe that'll come back to bite them. But, that's one of those ones you kind of get a little bit greedy. You think you're down here. Let's try to score. They didn't really have anything going there. He just threw it. It was a grab. It was a ball that was up for grabs.
So 41 seconds to go here in the quarter. Union AC Valley. And, boy, they're going to catch that time Cole Wyant moving out of position after he was set.
Yep.
Falcon Knights, 5-yard penalty, make it 1st and 15.
Push it back to the 34-yard line.
A lot of pre-snap penalties here today. A little bit of motions.
So Union AC Valley will take over here at the 34-yard line, 1st and 15. We'll break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Fleming will go wide out to that right side. On the left side is Aiden Fox. You have that kind of a pistol setup. Here's a little play, draw play handed there to Gallagher, and Gallagher's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Picks up 6, 7, makes 7.
And that may be the last play of the first quarter. They don't have to snap the ball. We'll see if they elect to. Nope, I don't think they're going to. The quarterback's standing over there, and I think that will be the last play of the first quarter.
Clock's going to run down here. 8-0 Union AC Valley. We'll switch sides of the field, and we'll go to quarter number 2. It's Union AC Valley 8, Brockway 0. Here in the District 9 Single A football quarterfinal. It's Kerle Tire High School football, and you're watching it here on Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com. How about?
Yeah. Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
All right, back here at Frank Varischetti Field in Brockway. You hear the band bringing us back in. Falcon Knight Band. We'll have the bands coming up at halftime. We always get those performances in. We go to quarter number 2, though, and so far Brockway, 3 turnovers in that first quarter. And now the Falcon Knights have the football. Second down here at 9, ball resting at the 40. Second quarter is sponsored by Hager Paving. And goes in motion, looking to throw. Dittman fires the football, looking for Fleming. And Fleming, boy, he really tried to time it well, had to slow down, and it falls incomplete. But there is a flag on the play. On the defense was Matthew Brubaker.
That's a tough call. Brubaker was covering him. He just seemed to lose his balance. He was falling on the way down. I didn't see him grab him, but apparently the official thought that there was contact there, and he called the interference. So that's a tough call either way. I'd like to see that a no call just because, when somebody makes contact like that, obviously they don't have control of what they're doing. So, but that's a tough one.
So ball now resting at the 45-yard line of Brockway as we have that pass interference called. Single receiver on each side. Burke on the left side. Fleming's on the right side. They're going to run, again, that pistol setup. Handoff. Skabinski stays on his feet. Boy, he's digging hard, too.
He runs hard.
Yeah, 40 to the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
I get excited when I see kids running that hard. He's just driving his feet. He's got his pads down low, and he's just tough to tackle. It's a tough name to say, too, but he's tough to tackle, too. That's good to see a high school football player that run that well.
Gallagher will be in the backfield this time with Dittman. They'll work out of the shotgun. Now they're going to split back. They're going to bring Skabinski back into the backfield. They're going to fake to him. Rolling is Dittman. Finds him. And, boy, banging around. Skabinski's still on his feet. And they're going to say forward progress is stopped. And that was Gallagher with the catch. Fans wanted to fumble, but they're not going to get her. It's going to be down to the 37. He'll get about a yard out of it. That's what he's going to get.
They were banging around down there, so I'm not sure he was actually down. He was still running, and they were still dragging and trying to knock him to the ground. So everybody got a little excited on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you don't hear the whistle till it's too late. That time it was a little early.
Yeah.
Going to go trips out to the left side here for Dittman. Dittman hands it off to Gallagher. Gallagher jumping high over that line down, and he'll have the first down. He needed 2. He's going to end up picking up 5 down to the 32.
It's interesting. They had trips on the left side trying to draw Brockway all their attention to the trip side, and they ran a little trap to the right side and picked up 5 yards on it, so it was a good play.
So a new set of downs here for Union AC Valley. First down's brought to you by Nick's Auto Body. Trips left, single receiver right is Fleming. Hand off again. And Gallagher's going to be driven backwards. He'll get one to the 31-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Union's getting a good push off the initial line, so it's one of the. I thought the key of the game was who could control the line of scrimmage, and I'd say right now Union's has an upper hand. They're getting some movement in that front line.
Falcon Knights lead it here 8-0. We're in quarter number 2. Fox out to the left, Fleming's out to the right side. Backs will switch position, and now in the backfield is Owen Bish. They're going to pitch to Bish and then flag here. We're going to have a procedure coming up here.
Another pre-snap.
False start.
Yep.
Falcon Knights, 5-yard penalty. Will make it 2nd and 14.
So they'll back them up 5 yards.
Just not sure what the advantage is to moving your backs that much. I think sometimes you forget that they have to be set for a second, and they're shifting their fullback and their tailback are basically switching positions, and the quarterback didn't give them a second to get set. So I think that's the second penalty, the pre-snap penalty they've had just on movement.
2nd down 14, the ball back at the 36-yard line. Here's Dittman. Comes back across looking to throw, and he was, I'll tell you what.
Wow.
Bish couldn't find the ball.
No, never saw it.
He was wide open.
No, never saw it. I thought from our angle, the ball was overthrown, but it almost hit him in the head. I don't think he ever saw the ball.
Yeah, because you could see him searching.
Yep.
It's kind of like Tyler when he's looking up in the sky for that stuff that he looks for all the time. He's like our big astronomer.
3rd and 14, big play here for Brockway to get back in this game.
Trips left, single receiver right. Dittman rolls to that left side. Fires the ball downfield, fight for it, and is it picked off? It is. Brockway comes up with a interception. And we'll take a look here on the replay. We can pick it up.
Brubaker.
Yep, Brubaker. I wanted to catch the number on the interception there, and there it is. It is.
And that's an interesting play by Union. Basically it was as good as a punt. It was one of those deals. It was a jump ball, and if you get it, good. If you don't, that's okay because they got Brockway pinned inside the 10 now.
Brockway with the football right around the 10-yard line here. They trail 8-0 here, 2nd quarter. Fox steps back, looks to throw, fires that ball downfield, and it is going to be, is it picked off? It's intercepted the other way.
Yep.
That's Dittman on the interception. Fox was trying to find Brubaker.
Yep. Unfortunately, he underthrew that ball, and the defender had a good position. He had an inside control, and Brubaker tried to come over the top to get the ball. He just didn't have enough leverage, and the defender made a good play on it. So not a good throw.
So 1st and 10 here for the Falcon Knights. Ball resting at the 42-yard line of Brockway. They lead 8-0, and great field position here. Skabinski goes on to the slot on the left side. We'll see if they bring him back to the backfield. They don't. They're going to but a flag, though.
Man.
Boy, a lot, huh?
This is like watching the Steelers. Another pre-snap penalty.
Yep.
Wow. That's got to be at least 4 or 5 on them.
Yeah.
Crazy. And this time of the year, you just don't get those pre-snap penalties. At least you shouldn't anyway. I mean, this is what, week number 10?
The 11th.
11.
Yeah.
So usually those penalties are gone out of your repertoire. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure Coach Reed is going to stop that at halftime.
Yeah, they're going to have a long discussion.
Yes.
Twins on each side here. It's a 1st and 15 now. The ball back at the 47-yard line. Dittman hands it off. And Gallagher is going to be hit and driven backwards, but he'll get a couple yards to the 45-yard line. So 2nd down here and 13. And the winner of this one will take on the winner of the Keystone Port Allegheny contest going on this evening as well. We'll have scores coming in. Get those to you, hopefully here coming up around halftime. Again, Same setup, twins on each side. Gallagher in the backfield. They're going to go right back to Gallagher.
Yep.
Gallagher's going to be hit and driven backwards. He's only going to get one. Sets up a 3rd down and 12.
Again, I think this is really an important drive for Brockway. They just had a turnover and then gave the ball back. They're losing by 8. AC Union has been able to run those counter trays a couple times successfully. They tried that counter tray where they pulled 2 linemen back to the right side, and Brockway snuffed it out. 3rd and long now.
So 3rd down and another one. Yeah. We can see the frustration on Union's line.
Wow.
And they're going to call that false start. You saw Corbin Elliott look over at the official, kind of raise his hands and go, I don't know what we're doing.
Right.
They've been consistent. One thing with the officials on it, they've been consistent with it, but it's been a lot of penalties.
Yep. Those are things that drive coaches crazy, those pre-snap penalties.
So it's a 3rd down here and 17. Dittman firing, looking for Fleming. Battle down the field. Fleming juggles, brings it in. Oh, what a catch by Fleming all the way down to the 10-yard line. He juggled it, brought it in, and good coverage that time, too, by Brubaker, but Fleming, great pass by Dittman.
Boy, I can't say enough how nice that ball was. He threw, what do they say, he threw a dime. Just dropped it right in the basket. Just perfectly thrown ball. Brubaker was right there to make the stop, but he just couldn't stop it. So AC Union's in business again.
So here they go from the 10 in the Dubrook red zone. 8-0. Union AC Valley looking to add to that lead. The ball pitched back, and that is Bish over the left side. Tries to turn that corner, and he'll be drug out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. He gets a couple. 2nd and goal now from the 8.
That was just a sweep left and to see if we could outrun Brockway, and they just couldn't get to the corner. Brockway did a nice job defending that. So 2nd and goal from the 8.
Bish and Gallagher will be in the backfield. Here's Dittman. Shotgun. He's going to pitch it to Bish. Bish is going to look to throw. Bish fires that football, and he's just going to toss that out of the end zone. That was designed to have him throw, and just good coverage downfield.
Really set that play up by running the sweep last play, and they thought it looked like the same exact play, only to this side, and they wanted to run an option pass. Coach Quinn, I know you're listening. That's your favorite play, and it was unsuccessful. So let's put that one back in the basket and not use that one anymore.
Well, at the 8th goal here for the Falcon Knights. Gallagher will be the sidecar right for Dittman in the shotgun. Trips off to the right side. Dittman's going to come to this right side. He's looking. Here's Dittman with that football.
Nice.
Throws caught. That is did he hold on to it? Yes, he did. Touchdown. And Bish in the back of the end zone took a hit. He comes up shaken up a bit, but a touchdown nonetheless.
Boy, Dittman is dangerous when he gets out of the pocket. He just keeps his eyes downfield, was able to thread the needle there. That was, again, another great throw in between 2 defenders. I believe the person that caught the ball was number 12,
yep.
Bish, and he's hurt now. They had to call timeout here, but the touchdown stands, and it's now 14-0.
Yeah, and they'll take a look at Bish here. As he was really concentrating on that ball, took a pretty good shot down in the end zone. First trying to knock that ball loose, but he was able to hold on. Want to let you know, too, coming up here on the EYT Media Network next week, we're back in action. Girls volleyball. We'll have Clarion Limestone taking on either West Branch or Homer Center. That'll be coming up on Tuesday. And then, of course, next, if CL would go on, it'd be on Thursday. And on Friday night, we'll have more football coming your way. Of course, the winner of the Karn City-Brookville matchup tonight will take on Central Clarion in the final next week. And we'll also single-A football be going on. We may even have a Friday, Saturday thing. Sometimes they like to do that as they start rolling here in these district playoffs. Red Bank Valley, the number 1 seed in District 9 Single A.
I'm not sure what we're waiting for here now.
Oh, well, we're gonna comment here because Tyler's wife's upset. She hears all this beeping. Well, that is the scoreboard. We're right by the scoreboard here, so she doesn't like the beeping. I don't know if we can silence it.
I don't hear
it. We're used to it.
Yeah.
2-point conversion. Dittman fires, and that ball's going to go out the back of the end zone. So 14-0 is where we'll stand as Union AC Valley leads Brockway. 6:50 to go here in quarter number 2, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion, D9sports.com. And we're back here at Brockway. For some reason, the officials are pushing the players to the sideline. But I'm not sure why. Maybe it was just too early. They didn't like it. I haven't seen that before.
No, that's new. That's a little strange for me, too. I believe it's Kevin Dover Spike, so I'm sure there must be something on the field.
Might be maybe blood. Yep. So they're gonna clean that up.
Yeah. Okay.
So there we go. Man, I remember a long time ago playing sports. People you'd be gushing blood. No one cared. Now a little bit, and I understand the health stuff aspects, but.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought maybe he threw up.
Maybe
but
that's a possibility.
Yeah,
Late blood or something like that. Or
I don't know.
They're going to come across there and just check it out here, make sure it's all cleaned up.
Yeah. Obviously, this is a turf field, so that's one of the things they're worried about. So, I guess we'll have the trainer out there, and Pete Greco is out there, and they're going to decide what they're going to do.
Maybe a little slick spot there. That's all. Just stay away from it.
Yeah.
See him over there, and he'll slide down.
Second quarter, Fort Allegheny leads Keystone 22-0.
So as they attend to that. And while we have a chance, too, we got to thank all these great sponsors. I always forget. You need to remind me about that, Mr. Cathcart. Coach Heigl of Acrisure, and specializing in commercial and cyber liability insurance. Donna Oberlander, our state representative, Donna Oberlander, in the Clarion area, paid for by friends of Donna Oberlander. MP Property Care. They not only mow grass, but plow snow, too. And if you need snow plowing, 814-221-7210. I might have to give them a call this year. Here's Bauer Truck Repair, too. Be sure to check out our high school golf coverage on Explore Clarion, brought to you by Bauer Truck Repair. And a lot of other great sponsors. UFP of Parker and Shippenville. Sligo Salon by Maddie and Primitive Polish. Cape Vocal Services, Corner Restaurant, Klein Waste Solutions, Farmers of Marble, just to name a few. And we're just about set for kickoff. Back deep. Again will be Quayo and Pisarchik.
Oh.
Is that Pisarchik?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
But they haven't kicked to him yet.
Right.
I'd hide those guys and bring them up a little bit closer.
Yep.
Here's the kickoff.
And there they do.
And Pisarchik's going to take it right about 15, 20, 25, cuts, 30, 35-yard line and out of bounds. And there was a little push there at the end on Pisarchik, and he goes over top of the bench, but no flag on the play. So, well, get started there. I'm sure Pisarchik's going to say, well, okay.
Yeah. Good return, though. He's
fantastic.
Good starting position for Brockway at their own 38-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive and get some points on the board here.
And that's something Brockway needs desperately here. They're down 14-0, 6:43 to go in the second. They were driving that possession ago, and then we had that pickoff again. Fox looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And his throw just a little bit too strong and high. He threw that where only his receiver might have a shot. It was Crawford, his intended receiver.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised here. After that last possession of Brockway's, I would have thought that they would have had a running play here just to kind of, or maybe an easy pitch and catch just to try to settle your quarterback down and get him back in the game. He's had a tough series here, and that last throw is a little high, so we need to get him settled down a little bit so he can get some points on the board for Brockway.
Sarchik on that swing, and we got a flag on the play. They swung him from the left side, brought him across, and he threw the ball to him, but this is going to be an offense. I think someone was in motion before. False start.
Another pre-snap. That'll drive coaches crazy.
And you can speak from experience on that.
When that happens when I'm watching the Steelers or Penn State, I say, I yell at a junior high kid for doing that. And so when it happens here, especially after week 11, that's just a lack of concentration. That's all.
Second down 15, the ball back at the 32-yard line now for the Rovers. Here's Fox in the shotgun. Cuello in the backfield with him. Looking to throw. Fires that football. Looking for Pisarcik. And it's incomplete. Good coverage by Dittman. Dittman, he's going to get up here. He's a little slow, but he goes, I'm all right. Good coverage by him, but a good try by Pisarcik.
Again, I just have to emphasize it. It looks like the quarterback Fox is kind of having a hard time here. That's a pretty low percentage throw. It's just a go pattern. It's a jump ball to see who can come down with it. So I think Brockway needs to get something going here. Need to flood a zone and try to hit something short and pick up 15 yards here.
3rd and 15. It's a big one, too. Fox again. Flushed out of the pocket, being chased. He's going to be hit. How does he get out of that one? Stays alive over the right side, and he'll be forced out of bounds at the 35-yard line. He'll only pick up about 3 yards. And it's a 4th down and 12.
Well, I got to say, number 54, Elliott, came shooting up through the line there, and he hit Cueto, knocked Cueto down to the ground, and sent the quarterback, Fox, running for his life. So Brockway's going to be forced to punt here.
Brockway set to punt. Back is Bish to take this kick. Clock at 6:18. Good snap. Punts away.
Good
Bish,
punt.
Yeah, he's going to go all the way back to his 18, back to the 20. Cuts to the right side, looking for the 30-yard line. Stays on his feet, is inside, and finally going to be drugged down. And flags on the play afterwards as he's out to the 37-yard line. See what the penalty is.
That's usually a block in the back.
The official is turned that way to mark that off against Union AC Valley. Boy, a lot of penalties here in this first half.
Sure was. Or is.
Yeah, it's still going.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You made the comment, that was a quick first quarter. I went, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said that to Dave Katis one time. We were doing a broadcast from Bloomsburg. I'm like, man, that was a real quick first half. Second half took like 4.5 hours.
Yep. Personal foul. Blindside block.
That'll be 15 yards here against Union AC Valley. That'll back them up.
That's a tough penalty, and I understand the call. A blindside block basically means that you block somebody that they did not see you coming. 20 years ago, we'd applaud that block. Today, it's a 15-yarder, and you just can't do it.
So here come the Falcon Knights. Dittman hands it off. And that is Skibinski getting the carry. And they're looking to see here where they're going to mark him down. It was hard to see from my angle. He's going to lose about a yard.
Yep. Good play by Brockway, just extending that play and forcing him to run wide. So Brockway's done a decent job defensively. They just can't seem to get any drives going offensively.
Falcon Knights break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. The ball resting at the 17. Bish takes the snap, looks to throw, fires that football. It is caught. And out across the 20, up near the 22, 23-yard line. That's Skibinski with the catch.
Yep. A little bubble screen there. They've done that a couple of times. Again, those are real easy pitch and catches. Basically, you're picking up 5 or 6 yards, giving your quarterback a chance to throw the ball, get his confidence up, and set up a manageable 3rd and 5.
3rd down 5 here for the Falcon Knights. The ball resting at the 23-yard line. Bish. Shotgun. Fakes the handoff, rolls to the right side. Dumps it downfield. That's picked off. It's intercepted. That is picked off. Andrew Brubaker is going to have the interception.
That's his second.
And Brockway, great field position. Still 4:37 to go here in the quarter. They trail 14-0. But they're going to have it at the 34, 35-yard line, 34-yard line of Union AC Valley.
It's a great time now for Brockway just to get a drive going, get something on the ground, maybe a short pass, try to get some consistency with their offense, get some confidence with this quarterback, and put some points up.
They're going to go 5 wide, trips right, Twins on the left side. The fans getting fired up. Pisarczyk is going to come out of the backfield. They flip it to him, and then the throw downfield. It is caught. Touchdown. There it is. Caleb Doherty, 34 yards from Pisarczyk.
Now, they tried that play right before they threw an interception. And remember, they got called for illegal motion. So that play was in the playbook. They had that drawn up before they did this before. So obviously they knew that they could get this to work. Big play.
Well, you had said to them, put it away.
Yep. Put it away. Coach Quinn, I hope you didn't see that play.
Yeah, please no. Extra point on the way. Kick is up and good, 14-7. 4:30 to go here in quarter number 2. 14-7 is our score. And we will take a timeout. Kerle Tire High School football is live on Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has inventory on the lot, ready to be loaded up so you can get to work on tough jobs. Check out Bobcat of Clarion at 1214 East Main Street in Clarion.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, we're back here at Brockway. 4:30 to go here in quarter number 2. It's a Hager Paving second. Kickoff coming up. Bish and Skibinski back deep.
Yes.
Butters kicking off here. Here's the kickoff. And that's Skibinski. 10, 15, 20, 25. And not 27-yard line. He's not afraid of contact.
Not at all. A big series here for Union and Brockway, actually. How does Union respond to Brockway scoring so quickly after a turnover? And Brockway's back in this game now. So, can they use that emotion and stop AC Valley Union to get the ball back?
Ball 27. Fleming out to the right, single receiver on that left side. I believe Fox over there. Here's Dittman. Sending the man in motion. That's Bish. Bish rolling to the right side. Bish picking up a block. Here's Bish out right around the 30. So a short gain. He'll get about 3.
Did a really good job stringing that out and just running him from the middle of the field to the sideline, and they had a lot of interference out there. They pulled a guard, and the fullback was leading, and Brockway did a good job stringing it out and running them right to the sideline.
Second down, 7 now for the Falcon Knights. Clock now under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll have the Peter Lumber halftime show coming up. Here's Dittman in the shotgun. Ball snap back, Dittman fires the football. It is off of the hands of Aiden Fox on the left side. He hit him right on the hands.
They had 3 receivers out there. Again, they had a short, an intermediate, and a deep, and they chose the intermediate, and Fox just dropped it. It's a well-designed pass play, though. I like this. I like Dan Reed's offensive philosophy here. He has a lot of options offensively.
Well, we'll see what they do here. Third down and 7. Fox stops, though, at 3:35. Gallagher will be in the backfield with Dittman. They'll go trips left. And the single receiver on the right side is Fleming. He's looking for Fleming. Now it's a foot race. Fleming fighting for the ball,
nice
and it's
play.
incomplete.
Great play. Matty Brubaker, great job, Matt. Stayed right with him, stayed right on his hip. That's what you teach defensive backs. Saw the ball, batted it down. Textbook coverage. Good job.
So fourth down, we'll see a punt coming up. I wouldn't really imagine here with 3:30 to go.
You never know with these two teams.
No, you don't.
Yep.
So Fleming will be back to punt. Sarchik, I believe, is back deep.
Yep.
There's the punt. Boy, high, spiraling. Sarchik's going to let her bounce. Picks it up at the 32, back to the 35. 40. Makes a couple miss. 45-yard line. Boy, he almost broke that one up.
He did. Good run back.
So now Brockway with a little skip to their step as they trail by 7, but the ball back near midfield.
Plenty of time. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Still 3 timeouts left, so they got plenty of time here to make some noise. They don't need to be in a hurry. They can run the ball here, try to kill some clock, gain some yards, and again, get some confidence back with this quarterback so he can try to score some points for him.
Here's Fox again in the shotgun. Cuello in the backfield, sidecar left. Takes that snap, rolls left side. Throws that ball, it's caught. 45, 40 to Sarchik. Spun out of bounds inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
That's a good pitch and catch. And again, that's one of the things that I think they need to continue to do to get Fox some confidence. Instead of throwing those go routes and jump balls, that was just a down and out. He hit him in stride. A good pitch and catch. Got some confidence and picked up 20 yards.
So down inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. Here's Fox again. Smacks his hands, takes the snap, looking to throw. Fires that football. Pisarcik again on the left side. Pisarcik, big stiff arm inside the 10. And does he make it down to the end zone? There's a flag on the play. And he's out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what the penalty is. So the ball spotted at the 9.
Personal foul against AC Union. So it's first and goal. First and goal, Brockway. And again, I just like the way Brockway has approached this now. They realized that Fox has had a little problem here today, so they're trying to get his confidence back up.
Ball will be at the 4-yard line. Going to give it to Cuello. And Cuello's hit immediately.
Wow.
Union AC Valley all over that one.
That was 54 again, Elliott. And I'm telling you, when he comes hard. He was shot out of a cannon there. I believe he was a defensive end, and, man, he came hard, and there was big contact there. He's an outside backer, yeah.
Second and goal from the 5 now. Fox takes that snap, hands that football off.
Yeah.
Not a lot there. Gave it to Brubaker, and Brubaker's going to be stopped at the right around the 5-yard line. Not a much, no gain. 3rd and goal.
I think that's one thing that AC Valley has done very well. East Union AC Valley's their outside ends or their outside backers have contained very well. So Cueto's had a hard time, or Brubaker's had a hard time getting outside. They almost have to run inside the tackles.
Fox takes the snap, looking to throw, fires the football, looking back, and just caught. That's a touchdown.
Nice.
Pisarcik.
Yep.
And Pisarcik will have another touchdown on record. He threw one, now he catches one. And now the extra point to tie things up here tonight.
And again, that's just a jump ball. They threw it. He ran a little fade pattern into the end zone, and the ball was placed right where it had to be. Pisarcik, a good running catch, made a good leaping catch, and only he could have caught the ball. So good throw by the quarterback.
Doherty's extra points. It's on the way. The kick is up. It's high, long. That kick is good. Minute 29 to go here in quarter number 2. We're tied at 14 here at Frank Varischetti Field in Brockway. We'll take a break. It's Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. Back here at Brockway, 1:29 to go here in quarter number 2. Hager Paving second. And it is 14-14 now. We're all tied up.
Boy, that was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It looked like Brockway was dead in the water, and all of a sudden they get a turnover, touchdown. Next thing you know, it's tied up 14-14.
Butters to kick things off. Here's the kickoff. Taken by Skabinski, 15-20. Skabinski to the left side, and he'll be cut down right around the 27-yard line. So a minute 22, 3 timeouts yet for Union AC Valley. Understand it's Tyler's 5th anniversary. His wife's at home. He's here. She's probably the happiest lady on the planet.
Happy anniversary.
Yep. She's clear back up there and way up in the North Country, and he's here in Brockway, and she's like, the further away the better, I'm sure. So happy anniversary to those two.
Going to be interesting to see what AC Valley elects to do here. Should they be conservative, take the 14-14 in halftime, or try to be aggressive?
It's going to work out of the shotgun. We will see. He's going to look to throw. Fires that ball, and it is incomplete. Trying to find Zach Cooper.
Well, that plays you showed his hand there. He's not afraid to throw the ball. So, he still has a minute 19, 3 timeouts to go. So I'm going to guess after the first down, he didn't get any yardage there. He's going to go right at it again.
2nd down and 10. Ball resting at the 27-yard line in a tie ball game. Didman hands it off, keeps that football, rolls to the left side. Throws deep downfield and was shooting for Skabinski, but it's incomplete.
Yep.
Minute 10.
Had a little wheel route there, and then I don't know if that was Pisarcik that was covering him, and he was on him the whole way. So Fox did not have anywhere to throw the ball. Sorry, Dittman did not have anywhere to throw the ball, and just basically threw it away. So it's 3rd and 10. A minute 10 to go, and still 3 timeouts with both teams.
3rd down and 10 here as Union comes up. Kind of surprised. I thought maybe we'd see them run at least once there, just get that clock rolling.
I think this will be a run play. At least if I was calling offense, I would run the play. Oh, another pre-snap.
Well,
wow.
Makes that 3rd and 15. This is where it hurts because they weren't able to pick up anything on those first couple with that clock not moving in a minute 10. if Brockway can hold here, they're going to get the ball back with 3 timeouts and some time on the clock.
No, I definitely run the ball to keep that clock running and try to force Brockway to take a timeout. But we'll see.
Dittman. With Gallagher in the backfield will work out of the shotgun. Going to give it to Gallagher. He'll bang up the middle and set backwards. He'll get about 2 yards up to the 24, but now that clock, then I believe you're going to see it stop because Brockway's going to use a timeout.
Yep.
So Brockway could get this ball back in some pretty decent field position with still 1:04.
Starting to see a shift in momentum for sure. I thought Brockway was dead in the water, and all of a sudden they catch a break, get a turnover, and score twice, and now they have all the momentum.
Yeah, they came out, the first few plays were turnovers for first few series, and Union AC Valley looked like they were just going to take control early. Again, coming up, we'll have the Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. We'll see what kind of stats Mr. Kilroy has over there. And we'll get you updated on some games, too. On the break, we'll check the scores. Playoffs are underway. Kind of hard to believe the season kind of flew right along. You know, I have my final Clarion Golden Eagle game tomorrow, too, their final home game. They finish up in Westchester.
So what time you leaving tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow's a home.
Oh, okay.
We just do that games now. And, but they play Indiana tomorrow. But then, that Westchester, I'm kind of happy we're not on the road anymore.
Yeah, that's a long drive.
Low snap picked up. That's Fleming. Pisarcik's going to let it bounce, and it does take Brockway bounce, and it takes a Union bounce, and it's going to be at the 45. So 55 seconds, 2 timeouts here for Brockway. Not bad field position.
And now the table has flipped, and we'll see how aggressive Brockway is with the ball on the 45-yard line. 55 seconds to go and 2 timeouts.
Fox and Quayo in the backfield. Twins off to each side here for Fox. Ball snap back. Fox across the middle. It is caught. Pisarcik at the 50. Cuts back right. Cuts back to the left and right side. He's going to be hit just shy of that first down marker. Now that clock rolling, and will Brockway use another timeout here to stop it? I think they will.
Yeah, I like the call. Again, a good confidence builder. Unfortunately, that play was right over the middle, so Pisarcik did his best to try to get out of bounds. Just couldn't get there, so Brockway was forced to burn another timeout that takes him down to 1. So there's 43.5 seconds left with 1 timeout. So now Brockway's forced to try to keep the ball on the sidelines, or they're going to have to call 2 plays at one time and get on the line of scrimmage.
Also want to thank more sponsors here, too. Deal Automotive, Clearview Nursing and Rehab Center, Clarion Area Chamber of Business and Industry, Central Electric Cooperative, BGM Custom Wear, Armstrong, Indiana, Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission, and also Bauer Truck Repair, MV Property Care, Donna Oberlander, and Coach Heigl of Acrisure. 2nd down and 1, but right now that's not the big thing here for Brockway because still 3 downs to go here, but that 43 seconds, still a timeout.
I look for them to take a shot to the end zone here.
Here's Fox. Going to hand that ball to Quayo, and he'll have the first down. He's trying to get out of bounds and does.
Good call. And a little draw there. They must have instructed Quayo, get your 1 yard, then get out of bounds. So good play, well designed, well thought out. Now they got a stoppage, and the clock is stopped, and they got 37 seconds. Still didn't have to burn that final timeout.
So the ball at the 42-yard line, still 37.4. Here's Fox again with Quayo in the backfield. Same setup, Twins on each side. Fox pocket collapsing, rolls to the left side. Here's Fox, dumps it downfield, throws that high 5. Brubaker was down there, but Fox kind of had to hurry that up a little bit. Could hear those footsteps behind him.
Again, everything was shifted to the left side, so all the receivers were basically doing an out to the sidelines, trying to preserve that last time out. So 2nd and 10, they did a good job just throwing the ball away, lived to fight another down, and we'll see what they do this play.
So here's Fox. Going to throw again.
Yep, same
Fires
thing.
that ball. It is caught. And he went right back to Brubaker, and Brubaker will be brought down, and they're going to stop the clock. They say he got out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. That's enough for the first down. They're going to move the chains, picked up 11.
That's a smart call. They had trips on that side. Again, they just did a short, an intermediate, and a deep. They hit the short route on that time. Brubaker did a nice job fighting for a couple extra yards and then getting out of bounds. Now they got the same thing to the right. Look for the same play.
Trips over there on that right side. Here's Fox. Looks to the left. Fires the ball, and it is incomplete. Tried to get that into Crawford. 17 seconds. 2nd down, 10. Ball from the 31.
That was a deep ball that they tried to sneak him across the middle. They had the trips on the right side, thinking that Union was thinking the same thing I was thinking. They were just doing the 3 outs, but they snuck their inside receiver down the middle on a post, on a skinny post. Just couldn't make the connection.
2nd down, 10 with 17 seconds. And the ball to the left side.
He's got him.
It is caught. Touchdown.
Oh, no, he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Oh, hit him right in the bread basket. Oh.
Here's the replay on that. You can see there's the shot downfield. Just could not hold on to it.
Great throw.
Yep.
I got to give him his dues on that one. Fox dropped that one in. Unfortunately, just was not able to make a connection there. So it's a 3rd and 10. Still have 12 seconds left here.
So 2 more shots.
And don't forget, they have the capability of going for a field goal here, too.
Doherty, Crawford, and Brubaker are out to the right. And Fox stepping up. Throws the ball, and it's almost picked off. It's incomplete. That was almost intercepted by Zach Cooper. So 4th down, 5.9 seconds. This will be the last play. Well, could be.
Yeah.
Depends how quick the timekeeper is.
This would be from about the 36. This would be a 46-yard. This would be a little bit longer than what Doherty was kicking in practice, so they're going to go for a long Hail Mary maybe.
Fox ready, fires it again down the right side.
He's got him.
This time it's caught.
Got him
That's
this time.
Touchdown. Back there for the touchdown, that's Caleb Doherty.
Wow.
31 yards.
Wow.
That comes with no time on the clock. So Doherty from Fox, 31 yards for the score. And Doherty on. Kick's on the way. Kick is up, and that kick is no good. Wow, 20-14 is where we will be, as that extra point was no good here at halftime. So we'll take a break. We're going to come back. Heater Lumber halftime show is coming up here. We'll have that for you on the way, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIP.
Ever wondered why we turn our clocks back an hour every autumn? We explore daylight saving time with Mike Kalinowski. Mike Kalinowski, renowned for his charisma and wit, has a unique perspective on this annual tradition. He'd wake up early for daylight's change, embracing the fallback time. He discovered an extra hour of morning light to enjoy his breakfast. He fondly recalls those crisp autumn mornings with Dustin Kiefer savoring his coffee as the sun rose, a secret hour to enjoy the slow awakening of the world. But it wasn't just the mornings that fascinated him. Evenings with Bob Dunkel sparked creativity. He'd craft memorable narratives during these twilight hours. Mike Kalinowski's experience of daylight saving time is a testament to the beauty and change. It's a celebration of the ever-changing dance of light and dark. In summary, Mike Kalinowski embraces the end of daylight saving time. He urges enjoyment in the morning-evening creativity and shifting daylight. He sees this as a beautiful expression of time's constant change. Next time when the clocks fall back, remember Mike Kalinowski's perspective. Find your own secret hour in the day. Have a great day.
Brockway Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brockway has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
Are you a therapist who wants to make a difference? Do you want to help children and families who are struggling with serious behavioral problems? MHY Family Services is looking for therapists to join our new multisystemic therapy psychiatric team. Multisystemic therapy psychiatric is an evidence-based in-home intensive treatment approach that addresses the multiple factors that contribute to a child's behavioral problems. With this treatment, you can help children and families change their lives for the better. We are looking for passionate therapists to join our team. Apply now and become a part of the supportive and dynamic culture at MHY Family Services.
All right, we have the Union Marching Band. That is Union AC Valley, the Falcon Night Marching Band in the background. Why don't we give them a listen here as we start the Heater Lumber halftime show. Brett down there getting a good shot. AC Valley Marching Band there, the Falcon Knights. And we're here in the Heater Lumber halftime show. The band continues their performance here, and 20-14 is where we stand here at halftime. As Brockway able to come back and take the lead. They trailed 14-0 early, and we're able to come back to pick up the lead. And why don't we just go back now? We'll listen to Union's last number on the field, and we'll talk more about halftime after this. Union AC Valley Falcon Night Marching Band, and we are in the Heater Lumber halftime show here on the EYT Media Network, and we're going to go to the Zockrell Motors scoreboard here for you at halftime. It is a Karn City 28, Brookville 21. Port Allegheny 42, Keystone nothing. That's toward the end of the second quarter. Let's see, Punxsutawney and Clearfield tied 7 apiece. And Cameron County, Coudersport, Cameron County 8, Coudersport nothing. Not a shock with that Karn City Brookville match there at halftime at 28-21. That should be pretty interesting. I'm sure Karn City is just running a little more.
Yeah, and Brookville's been on a roll too, so that's a really good matchup. It'd be interesting to see how that game ends.
And coming in to play Central Clarion for the championship, the winner of that one. I think Karn City's a much different team than what Central Clarion saw early, and I think Brookville is too. Brookville actually played them pretty tough early in the season. We'll have to see how that kind of plays out. All right, we got the Brockway Rover Marching Band. Let's give them a listen, and then we'll take a timeout right after Tyler does that, but we'll give Brockway a listen here. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show 20-14 as Brockway leads Union AC Valley.
A division of M&B Group is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
What college is seen as and how college works is changing. Students are concerned with debt.
Through scholarships and grants, I didn't pay anything last year. They even paid for my books. You can't beat it. Like, why would I say no to that?
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Ed Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
All right, we're back here at Frank Varischetti Field in Brockway. The Rover Marching Band continuing their performance in the background there. Brett getting some good shots down on the field. You better watch out. They're throwing some guns around him down there. It might hit him. So Brockway finishing up their performance. And as we continue here in the Hayter Lumber halftime show, we looked at some of those scores for you. We'll keep those coming to you. But when we look at some of the keys to the second half and what these teams, I don't know, as you were looking over in that first half, Brockway got a slow start, several turnovers. Union AC Valley kind of made them pay at times. They were up 14-0, but it's been 20 points here for Brockway in that quarter. Certainly really flipped things around.
Yeah, it's really a tale of two quarters. Union AC Valley had control of the first quarter. Some of the things that got to be really bothering Coach Reed at halftime is the penalties. The pre-snap penalties are just driving him crazy. And also, Coach Quinn texted me, and how can you let somebody get behind you in the last play of the second quarter? Those are things that, you learn in basic football, and you're expecting at this level, at this time of the year, not to happen. So, I'm sure that's some of the things that Coach Reed's talking about at halftime. Let's control these penalties. I think Union is really controlling the line of scrimmage. That number 54, Elliott, he's a wrecking ball. They're really having a hard time blocking him. I think they really need to keep hammering the ball with Gallagher and Skaminski and just get back to what they did the first quarter. On the other side, Brockway, their turnovers were killing them that first quarter. And, again, I said emotions. They just had to settle the quarterback down, Fox, and once they got Fox settled down, he's throwing some pretty good balls. They had some huge plays in that second quarter. Fox was throwing dimes. He was just dropping the ball in left and right. And then just try to contain that AC Union's quarterback, Dittman. Dittman seems to throw the ball better when he's on the roll. And, I think if they can control him, they'll certainly limit the damage. So, to me, that's the keys of the game. And I think both coaches have some coaching to do at halftime, and I'm sure they'll make some great adjustments, and I'm sure we're going to see a good second half of football. Again, those are Coach Cathcart's keys to the second half, brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. And we're about a minute away here. The teams will come out. They usually put a little more time on as well to let them warm up here in the colder weather. But we'll take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we will have third quarter action on the way. And it is 20-14 here as Brockway leads Union AC Valley. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow! I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Success. Always pick on him about it. I remember one game we had. Oh, we are back. Thank you, Tyler. He's warning us. We were just talking, and we were picking on Larry Weiser, and I was going to say, I remember a game. It was just the opening kickoff, and he turned around timeout.
Yep.
And I went.
that was a running joke. He never took a timeout home with him.
No, and I would love to look back at his record over the years, like how many he would have available and how many used, and probably has the highest percentage of using them. But hey, if they're going to give them to you, right?
Yep, you can't take them with you.
But we're here now. Larry's going, what were they talking about? It was all good stuff.
It was. Yeah.
So now we're getting set here with a couple minutes before the kickoff, and So we'll see what teams show up here in the second half, what adjustments have been made.
And that's always the interesting thing for me. You know, that first series, and I said this at the pregame, it's interesting to find out what adjustments are made. And I always tell our kids the most important drive of this game is now this first drive of the third quarter. And I believe AC Union gets the ball. And we'll see what adjustments they made. And then on the other side, we'll see what adjustments Brockway made. So Brockway certainly had some success late in the second quarter, and I don't see them changing. I think their philosophy was they're going to go deep. And, I think Union had some success running the ball early. I'd look for them to go back to running the ball and trying to get Dittman out of the pocket and throwing those short passes or intermediate passes. So, we'll see what both teams do to adjust.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting, too, and I wonder how much they can get Cuello involved in that running game, too, because I think that really was kind of lacking there in that first half as well.
Yep, they really haven't gotten him involved in the game. I don't know what his stats are, but he hasn't run the ball. I know the second quarter he didn't touch the ball much at all. So, and I was impressed with how hard he runs and how shifty he is. So I'd like to see him to get more involved in the game, too. So we'll see. That's all. That's what they pay them the big bucks for.
That's right. And that'll wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show. And coming up here in the third quarter, it's a Zockrell Motors third. I always tell folks, when you go out to Zockrell Motors, Pat's all right. Talk to Steve. He's the nicest of all of them. And then Pat always, why do you always say that about me?
I got to say, it's getting a little chilly here now, and I look over, and there's still kids out there in the basketball court.
Yep.
Good to see.
Oh, absolutely.
And I also want to give a shout-out to Arnie Rhodes. I know Arnie's at home watching this game. I don't know of a more dedicated viewer that he does for volleyball, football. It doesn't matter whatever sport is on. He's sitting in that lazy boy watching it all. So, Arnie, hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Well, here we go. Third quarter coming up. Back deep is Bish. And Butters set to kick things off. Third quarter action coming your way here on EYT. Boy, glad you could be with us here tonight. We've had a lot of stuff coming your way this week. Here's Butters with the kick. And taking that is Bish. Gets up to the 30. Makes a move, 35-40, and a nice job by Bish as he takes it out across the 40-yard line. So here we go, Union AC Valley. We'll see what they can do here. They trail by 6. We have the missed extra point with no time after the touchdown by Brockway. See, Fleming and Cooper are out to the right, Twins off to the left side here. Gallagher gets the carry up the middle, and Gallagher, someone grabs his shirt and holds him back, but he's going to end up with about 3 yards out to the 46-yard line.
And I thought that's how Union would come back, AC Valley Union would come back and just try to pound the ball and see if Gallagher and Stravinsky can pick up those yards inside.
So second down and 7 for the Falcon Knights. They'll send trips out to the right side. Skabinski's going to join the receivers over there. It's Fox over here on the left. A quick fake handoff, roll right side. Dittman fires deep. Looking, coming back for it, and it is caught by Fleming. Nope, they're going to say it's incomplete. He must have been stepped out of bounds or something over there.
Made a nice adjustment for the ball. Unfortunately, the ball was underthrown, but he did come back for it and just couldn't come down with with 1 foot inbound. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Big play for AC Union.
Third down and long again is sponsored by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Just underway here in quarter number 3, Zockrell Motors third. Again, the same setup with those trips off to the right. Fox on the bottom of your screen. Dittman looking to throw. Dittman steps back, swings it to the right side, and that is Cooper with it. First down and more, 35-30, 25-20. There goes Cooper down the sideline, and finally a little bit of a push knocks him out of bounds.
great play, great call by Coach Reed. Just ran a little bubble screen there with the trips on the right side, and it was wide open, and he broke that down the sideline. I thought he was going to go the distance.
They'll put him at the 14-yard line. He's in the Dubrook red zone already. As they quickly move that ball down the field on that third down play. Big conversion. Here's Bish. Gallagher in the backfield. Going to give it to Gallagher. Here's Gallagher fighting his way up the middle, breaking tackles, and he's down inside the 10 to about the 7. It's about a 7-yard pickup.
Again, good, tough run. Gallagher just lowers his shoulders and gets those tough yards. Picked up a good chunk of yardage. Brings up a very manageable 2nd and 3.
Second down, 3 now, and they're going to put Fleming, and that is Skabinski out there on the right side. Gallagher's going to swing out as a receiver. The ball is kept by Dittman, and he's going to be hit and drop for a loss.
That looked like a little read option, and I believe he probably should have handed that up to Sabinski and let him take the punishment, because he pulled the ball out and there were 3 linemen standing there waiting for him. So a loss of 3 there, so brings up, looks like about a 3rd and 6 now.
Ball resting at the 10. So we'll see. 3rd down last time. They got the big play. We'll see if they can get her here. Ball snap back to Dittman. Pocket collapsing. Fires to the right side. It is caught. And Bish spinning around. Is he in the end zone? He is. Touchdown.
Exactly the same play they ran the last 3rd down. A little bubble screen. Only this time it was with Twins on that side. And he got in the end zone. Good play for AC Union, and a good way to start the second half for them.
Yep, that's going to be Fleming with the touchdown, not Bish. So Dittman goes to Fleming. And he's been a favorite receiver all year long, and now they're going to come out here, I would imagine, to go for the 2.
Brockway elected to play off on their wideouts, and that kind of opened up that little bubble screen for them. They got trips again on this side, on the right side.
Here's Dittman. Quick throw, and it's incomplete. That'll do it. Tied at 20, 9:34 to go here in quarter number 3, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community, and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
All right, back to action here at Frank Varischetti Field. 2020, we're tied up. Sarchik back, and I believe that's Brubaker. Well, I don't know. No. Sarchik and
Cueto?
Yep, you got it.
Yep.
And they have not kicked it very deep here at all.
Same thing.
Yep. Taken by one of the up men, 35-40. And right around the 40-yard line is where Brockway will have it. That was Crawford, I thought. Yeah, it was.
It's interesting now. You know, we said that both teams made some adjustments. AC Union obviously have found something that they've adjusted the trips on the one side, and I think Brockway's going to have to adjust to that. They're going to have to bring out another defender to try to defend with those trips, because that 2-point conversion was open also. They just missed them.
Here we go. Twins on each side for Fox in the shotgun. Cuello in the backfield. They're going to give it to Cuello. So room over the right side, and he'll be hit and dropped about a yard maybe.
And again, they've really had a hard time getting outside. They're outside backers. They play a 5-man front. So their outside ends or backers, whatever you want to call them, have done a good job containing and Running's been tough on the outside.
Second down, 9. Ball resting at the Brockway 41. Fox looking to throw. Dumps it off left side. Quayle with the football. Again, not a big gain. He'll get about 3 out of that out to the 44-yard line. So sets up a 3rd down and 6.
And interesting, it looks like Brockway has done exactly what we thought they should do, is get Cueto more involved in the offense. So the first 2 plays have gone to him.
So 3rd down and 6. This is Brockway's opening drive for them of the second half. Fox works to the right side, fires that football. It's caught. Pisarczyk, and he's going to be shy of the first down marker. He'll be out at the 49-yard line. It sets up a 4th down and 1. He picks up 5. They needed 6.
Got a decision now. 4th and 1. Do you go for it or do you punt? I know what Coach Quinn would do.
He'd go.
He would go. Me, I would punt. Bring your punter out. Yep. Tie game. Too early in the game here to take a chance for me. But again, I'm a defensive guy, and that's what they're going to do. They're going for it.
Here they go, tight at the line of scrimmage. Ball kept, hands it off here. That was a different quarterback in there, too. That was Patton. And, boy, they do not get the first down. Do not get it. Forced out of bounds over here on this far side. How about Union AC Valley stepping up?
Wow, that's a very gutsy call. I'm not sure I would advise that call, but unfortunately for Brockway, it didn't work out, and now they gave the ball back to him in the 50-yard line with a lot of momentum.
So here's Union AC Valley with that football near the 49-yard line of Brockway. Big defensive stand that time by Union AC Valley. Here's Dittman. Hands it off. Gallagher, flag on the play. We're going to have one of those penalties that you so much are fond of.
I would be pulling my hair out at this point. What little hair I have left. That's got to be 6, 7, 8 pre-snap penalties, and I'm not sure why.
5-yard penalty, 1st and 15 from the 46-yard line now. Ball pushed back into the Union AC Valley side. So here we go. Dittman in the shotgun.
They got trips to the right.
He's looking that way. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be hit and dropped. Ball came out. Are they going to rule him? Incomplete. They're going to say incomplete.
Yep.
They're going to say he tried the pass. Wow, that was close.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they wouldn't call that intentional grounding.
Now they're talking.
Looks like Ryan Smith and Kevin Dover-Spike are talking this over, and they drop the flag. It will be intentional grounding. Yes.
So they'll lose the down and the penalty.
Yep. They have one of two options here. They could have either called him down in the grasp, or they could have called intentional grounding, and they chose intentional grounding, which I agree with. I think that was a good call, and I like how Kevin went over to the official and talked it over and then made the call. So it's a loss of down. Brings up a 2nd and long. 25.
Oh, it's way back there, yeah.
Yeah, I can't add that fast.
20, 21, 31. 32, yeah.
Another pre-snap penalty.
Well, make it a 2nd and 37.
Wow.
What's the longest you can remember having to, on a down, like you had to make up yardage?
Wow. If we did that, I'd probably punt. I can't even think of that we've ever had.
2nd and 36.
2nd and 36. Wow. And again, here I think you just play it conservative. You probably run Gallagher or Stabinski up the middle and try to pick up a couple yards and see what you can do. I wouldn't take a chance here, though.
2nd and 36, the ball back at the 24.
Oh, they're going deep.
He's firing, looking for Fleming. Fleming goes up high for it, and he can't hold on to it. Again, he had to go up for that ball, and again, good coverage on that far side by Brubaker.
Matty Brubaker has done a great job on
that
receiver, and that receiver obviously is his favorite, so they've gone to him a lot, and he was in a position to make that catch, and Brubaker was just there, right there on the spot. So he's done a great job tonight with that.
3rd and 36 now for Union AC Valley back at the 24.
Look for a bubble screen here. That's what I would call.
Here's Dittman. Going to hand it off. Gallagher up the middle, and Gallagher's going to be met at the 25 and driven backwards.
Okay.
He'll get a couple on across the 25 up to the 26. 4th down. And I believe we'll see Fleming come in here to punt. Pisarcik is going to go back deep.
Brockway should get the ball in very good field position here.
So here's Fleming. Got to be careful down here, too. It's got to be a nice snap. Good. Right back to Fleming. Not a lot of pressure either.
Good
High
ball.
kick. Sarchik takes it at the 40. Cuts to the 45. Makes another cut. 50. 45. Lowers the shoulder down near the 40-yard line. So Brockway, fantastic field position after the punt. 20-yard return. And a flag on the far side of the field. Not surprised.
It has been one of those nights.
And they're going to point out where the penalty is going to go. Again, penalties brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Do want to thank Northern Pennsylvania Regional College, too, for sponsoring our position in the broadcast booth tonight.
Holding call against Brockway.
It's going to come. They're going to mark it.
Must have been where he caught the ball.
Oh, okay. So it goes back to, the 26.
That's a big penalty.
Ooh,
that's
huge.
40-yard penalty.
Well, so here we go. Brockway with the football. We're tied at 26:30 to go here in the Zonro Motors 3rd. Fox. Cuello. Cuello looks for room over the left side. Boy, Cuello making some noise that time. Probably one of his better runs of the night. Takes it out to about the 34-yard line. Gain 7.
Again, that play was designed to go inside. He broke it outside, then cut it back in. Really shifty run on his part, but Union's done a really good job keeping him contained.
Fox now, 2nd down 3. He's going to look to throw. He's got a man breaking open, and it's going to be almost intercepted.
Wow.
And incomplete. It was 11 against 11 that time, almost intercepted by Zach Cooper, and now we got pushing and shoving going on. Caleb Doherty was the intended receiver.
Getting a little chippy down there now.
You guys can't hear Tyler, but he's like, it's a replay if you want to see all the fighting going on. I said we need to put their audio on a different channel, let people listen. Where those guys just like attack each other, our camera folks.
Illegal formation on the Rovers. Be a 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
And again, that's a pre-snap penalty that should not occur. That's just one of the wideouts either wasn't on the line or should have been on the line, or if he was on the line, he needed to be back. So, at week 11, this just should not happen.
Sets up a 2nd down and now 8 after another penalty down there after that play. Fox gives that to Cuello. Here's Cuello making some room in the right side middle, and he'll have a 1st down. He's going to take it out across the 40. He'll be dropped at the 41-yard line. Gains 12.
It's interesting. Union dropped into a 4-3, and now they're finding a little bit more room on the outside, which I thought they were doing a good job containing them. And now they're back to their 5. So they didn't stay very long in their 4.
Twins left, single receiver on the right side. Actually, Twins on that right side, just off the line of scrimmage. Fox steps up. Fox throws, and it's incomplete. He had a couple guys down there. Doherty was over there.
I think that was
looked like Brubaker, too, was in the neighborhood.
I think he was thrown at the Doherty, but again, number 54, Elliott, just came out of his shoes. They're having a hard time blocking 54. He's been all over the field today.
You have talked about him a lot.
Yep.
Trips left, single receiver right for Fox, second down, 10. Throws, and it's high for Brubaker. So sets up a third down. 5:20 to go here in the quarter as the clock stops again on the incompletion.
I was going to say they're going to put another log on the fire here. It's getting a little chilly here in the press box. Not that I'm complaining. Great facilities here at Brockway.
It is. Fox fakes, now looks to throw. Fires. And it's incomplete. Could have been picked off by two different receivers. And you have Doherty coming up. And no, I didn't think anyone really bumped or interfered with him.
Well, there was some contact there, but I think the contact occurred because the defender was going for the ball.
Yeah.
So I think the officials made the right call there in making a no call. I don't dislike that call. I think that's the right call. You know, he was going for the ball, so you got to give him the opportunity to go for the ball too. Brings up a 4th and 10.
Bish back to take this punt. Punt's brought to you by Janney Montgomery Scott. There is the punt. Bish is going to let it go. It's going to bounce at the 25. 20. Well, I'll tell you what. If I was Aiden Fox, I would have been a little concerned there because for Union AC Valley, he was right near that football. Don't you yell at your guys like, get
we
away.
do. We call that poison. And I know Coach Quinn is saying, poison, poison, poison. But when that ball hits the ground, you get out of the way. And number 5 almost touched it for AC Valley. So that was close, Fox, yeah.
So the ball back at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 here for Union AC Valley. Falcon Knights and Brockway knotted at 20 apiece here with 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Here's Dittman rolling to the right side. Dittman pumping, firing, and that was almost picked off over there on the far side too.
Should have been. Hit him right in the shoulder pads. Can't see that number. Must have been Cuello. I think he could have, if he had that ball again, he'd probably catch that ball because it hit him right in the shoulder pads. But again, Dittman broke contain, and he was rolling to his right, threw a bullet, but it was off target. So he's pretty lucky to get that ball back. So it's 2nd and 10.
So here we go, ball at the 18-yard line.
We've got another penalty, sideline warning.
We're going to have stuff for everything tonight. It's all right.
Well, I'm really getting
well, and then, no, they're marking something off here against Union.
Oh, so they didn't have they already had the warning, so this was a penalty for them.
So there we go. That's a 5-yard penalty. No, it's half the distance from the 18.
Okay.
So it goes down to the 9.
Replay 2nd down.
2nd and 19. They did have, 3rd and 36 in the last series, so it's better. Now the officials are stopping for another. I don't know what's going on. And here we go.
We're good to go now.
So here we go.
Okay.
First down, 19. Ball snap back to Dittman. Gives that to Gallagher, and he's going to be driven backwards. Not much of anything. He may get forward progress to the 11. So he'll get a couple out of that.
Well, it's interesting that the second half, both teams have struggled offensively. In the first half, they were running up and down the field. But, that's the adjustments that coaches make. So their playing field's getting a little tighter now.
2nd down, 17, couple-yard pickup there. Dittman takes that snap. Quick throw. And, he had Fleming on that slant.
Wow.
And he just missed him. Yep. See Fleming. Oh. Well, that would have been a big pickup.
Fleming catches that ball 9 chances out of 10, too. So he just missed that one, and that would have been a big gainer for him.
So 3rd down and 17, still 4:13 to go here in the 3rd. Dittman comes from the sideline. Boy, Dittman, he puts on a lot of miles running over to the sideline and back on.
He does.
Well, here we go. 3rd down, 17, 3rd and long. Luton's Plumbing and Heating 3rd down. Going to give that to Gallagher. And Gallagher with the run up the middle and up to about the 15-yard line. And he'll get about 4 and sets up a 4th down here and about 13. So we'll have the punt coming up.
And again, Brockway's going to get great field position here, barring any holding or blocking the back. They should get the ball in really good field position for him.
Fleming to punt. Pisarcik is back. Fleming, both of these punters have done well tonight. And here's another. They fake it, and now he punts it away. Sarchik is going to let it bounce. And what a bounce.
Wow.
Inside the 30, inside the 20, all the way down to the 17-yard line. That kind of looked like Dave Katis' golf shot. It hits and then rolls.
Well, it's interesting there. There's a flag down again.
And it's back here. If it's against
holding Brockway.
It's against Brockway. I was going to say if it was against Union AC Valley, I would have Brockway would probably say punt it again.
Yeah.
But that goes against Brockway.
And I'm not sure why Pisarcik chose not to catch that punt. He cost his team about 30 yards there. If he had just fair caught the ball, he'd probably had it about the 45-yard line. So now it's going to be, about the 17?
Well, the 17
and
then
they're taking
the penalty.
then the penalty.
So it should be back right around, about the 7?
Yep.
7 or 8.
Yep.
So here we go. We're going to lean forward.
No, you're good.
You're good. Fox looks to throw. Fires that football, and it's incomplete. Crawford, the intended receiver.
Boy, that was very well designed middle screen. Looked like to the fullback, and it was wide open. He just overshot him, and I think he'd still be running if he had completed that pass.
2nd down and 10 from the 8 here for Brockway. We're tied at 20 here in this District 9 quarterfinal. Ball back to Fox. Fires, going deep, and it's picked off. It is intercepted by Dittman. And Union AC Valley gets it back.
And that was a jump ball. Whoever went up the highest for that one was going to get that one.
And Dittman puts Union AC Valley in fantastic field position at the 43-yard line of Brockway. Another Brockway turnover here. Been a lot here tonight.
That's got to be at least 4 turnovers for them.
I would think at least, yeah.
Yeah.
So still 3:15 to go here in this 3rd. We're knotted at 20. Ball rests at the 43. Twins on each side here for Dittman. Dittman's going to give it. That's Skabinski, and he's going to be hit and driven backwards this time. And they claim the ball came out, and the officials are calling the runner down. But there's a flag, too. So there's like 42 things going on here. Let's sort it out. So here we go as they talk. That was a lot of stuff in one play.
Yes, it was. I don't think they're discussing the fumble. I think they're discussing the penalty. Chop block.
So that'll back them up. And the crowd's still wondering, they thought there was
what
a
about the fumble? Yeah. Yeah.
So the ball back on the Union AC Valley side all the way back to the 42. And it is a 1st and 25. Well, Union AC Valley facing that, 1st and 19 we saw. Then what was that, 3rd and 36?
37, yeah.
Ball snap back to Dittman. Dittman dumps it off, and it's incomplete. Boy, he got hit as he was releasing that ball. Took a little bit of the steam off of it.
Yeah, they had a little crossing pattern there. They had the wideout was coming on an in and on a post, and then the inside receiver did an out, and he just didn't have enough steam on that ball. So that fell harmlessly incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 25.
From their own 42-yard line. Again, twins on each side for Dittman. Takes that snap, looking to throw again. Fires the ball, and it's incomplete. Tried to find Skabinski. Or that was Gallagher, excuse me. Gallagher, the intended receiver.
That was a screen, and that was not a well-designed screen. The lineman sniffed that one out right away, and they did not bite, so he just threw that ball away. So, again, you're facing a 3rd and 25 now.
2:42, that clock going at a glacial pace right now because each team's just throwing the ball and not making a lot of completions. Here we go. Twins on each side. Here's Dittman on 3rd down and long. Dittman takes the snap. He's going to fire right side, and that's incomplete. Oh, that was Cooper on that far side. Incomplete. So 4th down. We'll have a punt coming up now. Looking around, just making sure there wasn't a flag anywhere.
Yeah.
So 4th down, and we'll have Fleming come on to punt. Sarchik is going to go back deep. And I would think that Pisarchik's going to make sure if that ball's anywhere near him, he's going to take it this time.
Yep.
Punt by Fleming. He kind of shanks it.
Yep.
And it goes out of bounds right up around. I'm going to tell you, I'm looking out of bounds right around the 45 maybe.
Yep, that one went into the bleachers.
And the official's going to put it at the 48-yard line.
Good eyes.
So that is where Brockway will have it. Fantastic field position for Brockway. They'll give him the 49-yard line. 20-20 tie, 2:26 to go here in the 3rd. So here comes Fox and crew. Cuello in the backfield. Maybe a dive to him. We'll see. 1st down. Going to give that to Cuello. Big hole up the middle. There he goes. Cuts back to the left side. 35, 30. And he'll be down for the 1st down, though, as he's finally drugged down, and a flag on the play. Is there? Nope. There is no flag. All right. Tyler's in my ear. He thought he saw a flag, so. Well, and honestly, I'm going to give Tyler credit there because I would have bought it.
Yeah,
I'm going to turn Tyler down. We're not going to listen to him.
We're so used to seeing flags, I guess.
Ball at the 30. That is a 21-yard pickup. Back to Cuello again, and Cuello hit, and he'll be dropped. And he'll still get about 3 yards down to the 27-yard line. I was going to say, if someone didn't start running the ball, we're going to be here till tomorrow.
Yeah, we might be.
You don't have plans. You're fine.
I'm worried about supper.
Uh-oh. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 27. Still 10 on the play clock. Fox is actually taking his time here. He'll go to left side as the sidecar.
Yep.
He's going to go right back to him. Cuello inside the 25 and down to the 24-yard line. Picks up 3 more.
Well, it's interesting. The last 3 plays, Elliott has been flip-flopping to defensive end. He was on the offense's left side the last play, so they ran to the right. So they're running away from Elliott now, and he's, again, back on the offense's left side, so we'll see if he goes to the right.
3rd down and 4, flag.
And offsides.
And that's going to give the first down to Brockway. Union AC Valley is going to get called for the offsides. So there you go, Brockway with a first down, and they're going to put that football in the Dubrook red zone down to the 19-yard line. 45 seconds to go here in the quarter. See if they elect to keep it on the ground here. They've been effective. Fox, the receiver on each side, goes to Cuello. And Cuello finally is going to be hit and stays up somehow. Still moving at the 5-yard line. Still the push. It looks like a big scrum. And he's down to about the 3. That's a 1st and goal. That was crazy.
That was crazy. He grabbed him by the jersey and flipped him around, and he landed on top of somebody and never went down. So they kind of stopped, and he kept going, and then the pile kept pushing. So it was kind of crazy to see that play. But they're in business now on the 3-yard line. And
13 seconds. We'll see if they make a play here. Ball's at the 3. Fox under center. Over the right side, spinning in, touchdown, Brockway. And was that Pisarczyk? Yep. Pisarczyk, they gave the ball to him, and he's going to take it in from 3 yards out. Got the lights going crazy here in Brockway tonight.
Great touch. I love that.
7/10 of a second to go. Extra point on. And the kick is up, and that kick is good. 27-20.
Well, that was the first time that they ran to Elliott's side, but they ran inside of him. So Elliott did not make the tackle there, and Pisarczyk was able to get into the end zone. So it was a good drive for Brockway, and we'll see what AC Union comes back with now.
We'll hold it here just because there's just 7/10 of a second. We'll be taking that 3rd quarter break coming up. We'll have the kickoff. Teams will come out here, and quick reminder for you as well. Coming up next Tuesday, we'll have that Clarion Limestone volleyball team. We'll have the match either West Branch or Homer Center. Coming up on Tuesday. If they would win, they would play again on Thursday, and next Friday and possibly Saturday. We'll see what's up. The AA championship, and then the semifinal round here in Single A, all going on next weekend. Got to thank Coach Heigl of Acrisure, Donna Oberlander, MV Property Care, and Bauer Truck Repair. Great sponsors here on the broadcast tonight. Butters on to kick things off. Here's the kickoff. And bringing that ball back. Is that Bish? It is Bish, and a flag.
Another flag.
Bish is going to be spun out of bounds. No timeout. We'll go to quarter number 3, and the score here is 27-20 as Brockway leads Union AC Valley. And we'll be back with the 4th quarter coming up. It's Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network. All right, back here at Frank Varischetti Field in Brockway. We go to quarter number 4. Our 4th quarter sponsor is Clarion County Community Bank. 27-20 as Brockway leads Union AC Valley.
And there was a hold call, so AC Valley's backed up to the 17-yard line.
Oh, there's another official timeout. Spotted the ball there, maybe.
Oh, they got to bring the chains. The chains never made it down.
Well, they were kind of hanging out, having a
they're a little slow. I think they went to get a cup of coffee.
Well,
they're not hurrying.
Yeah, you can't blame them at all.
No, they're not hurrying.
Ball pitched back. They're not even there yet.
Nope.
They run a play. So out to the 20-yard line. Oh, so they actually still had a play for the third quarter? Well,
that's why they did that.
Oh, okay. So now we'll change sides. We're all confused.
Yes, we are.
All right, let's take one more timeout. I want to get out of here for a second. We'll be back with more fourth quarter coming up. 27-20 Brockway. Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Good.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, back at Brockway, and we'll get some Zocker Motor scores coming up here momentarily. 35-28, Karn City leads Brookville in that double-A matchup to see who takes on Central Clarion. And Union AC Valley now will have that football.
It's going to be a 2nd and 8 for Union AC Valley to start the fourth quarter.
2nd down and 8. Clarion County Community Bank fourth. Dittman, low snap, picked it up, rolls left side, under pressure, stops, tries to dump that pass off, and it goes out of bounds. 3rd down here and 8. In the Zocker Motor scoreboard, 48-14, Port Allegheny up on Keystone with 7:44 to go there. 20-14, Clearfield leads Punxsutawney. Dave Constantino not happy with that one.
No.
And 21-20 County up on Cameron County.
This is where AC Valley, they need to get a drive going here. They could lose momentum here pretty quickly.
3rd and 8. It overshoots Fleming. So that was high for Fleming. Brubaker again on the coverage. Those two have been going at it all night long. It's been fun to watch.
It has been. Two really good athletes playing great games. Both of them playing great games. Fleming's had a great game, and Brubaker's been on he's been shadowing him all night.
So Fleming's going to go back to punt. This is a big punt here with Brockway up by 7. Pisarchik's going to go back to about his 45-yard line. Good snap. Fleming with the punt. Pisarchik comes up and calls for the fair catch at right around the 45-yard line.
That's one of his coaches told him, fair catch that ball. Don't let the ball hit the ground. Now it's interesting, too. The punter just stood there and waited for pressure and kicked the ball. And people would say, well, why isn't that illegal lineman downfield? Or there is no such thing in high school. You can run downfield as soon as he kicks the ball, or you can wait as long as you want. So it's a pretty smart play on the Union kicker not to kick the ball until he gets pressure. Gives his buddies and teammates time to get down the field.
I wonder what the time out there. There is a shaking up a Union AC Valley player down there. And while we have a chance here, too, we want to thank our great sponsors, Armstrong, Indiana, Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission, BGM Custom Wear, Central Electric Cooperative, Clarion Area Chamber of Business and Industry, Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center, also Deal Automotive, Farmers of Marble, Klein Waste Solutions, Corner Restaurant, Local Services, Sligo Salon by Maddie and Primitive Polish, and UFP of Parker and Shippenville. Good sponsors there. Want to thank them, too.
This is where I think Brockway could ice the game. I think if they just took their time and gave the ball to Cueto and let him dance through the line and try to pick up 3 or 4 yards and put together some kind of a drive, take some clock off, and if they could go up by 2 scores, I think they could ice this game.
And that is Skabinski being helped off there. Logan Skabinski, the sophomore. I'll tell you what, just a sophomore too. Boy, he's tough.
He is tough. He's been impressive tonight.
And we hope everything's okay with him. He's moving there, so that's good to see.
Looked like a cramp initially, and I'm hoping that's all that was.
So here we go. Brockway with the football at their own 45-yard line. They lead here 27-20, 11:40 to go, and the Clarion County Community Bank 4th. Here's the throw. And it's caught. Pisarczyk spins back around, tries to get a little more out of that one. That's first down all the way to the 36-yard line of Union AC Valley.
Just when I say that Brockway's going to get a little bit conservative, they throw one deep down the sideline, and Pisarczyk makes a nice catch, scrambles around, and gets a nice first down for him.
Yeah, that's 19 on the pass play. Carson City again up 35-28 on Brookville, just keeping that score in mind. I know everybody was flashing the score over here. Tyler had it. It just was tied 35-35. There's a quick Zocker Motors update. Cuello gets the carry here. Now you'll see that Clark start to move. Ball down at the 35-yard line. And another entry timeout.
Yep.
And this time it's a rover this time. So that Carson City score now tied at 35 with Brookville. That's a battle over there, just like we're seeing here. And we'll see as they attend to the injured player. We may take a timeout here coming up. And again, we are in the quarterfinal round, and Keystone Port Allegheny. Port Allegheny up big on Keystone, so the winner of this game looks like they will have Port Allegheny next week. Red Bank awaiting the Cameron County and County game winner, and so that those scores will be coming in too. You can go to d9sports.com at any time to catch those scores. Cameron County and County, it was 21. Oh, where did it go? Technology is great, but it was 21-20 with Coudersport ahead. And they're going to help that young man up. Hope everything's all right there. Players come out to greet him. Okay. Was that 56, I believe?
Varischetti.
John Varischetti.
Yep.
All right. So here we go. Back into action. Brockway with that football. Second down and 9. Ball sitting at the 35 of Union AC Valley. Fox firing, caught. And that's another first down. So he comes up with that catch.
Doherty?
No, yep, that was Doherty.
Again, that's why I don't coach at Brockway. I'd be running the ball. They're throwing the ball. This is just a different mindset with this offense. That's what they do best. And I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying that's just different for me. So they've been very successful with this scheme, and obviously they have the personnel to do it.
Ball rests out the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 here for Brockway. They lead by 7. Here's Cuello getting the carry this time. Cuts it outside. Here's Cuello to the 20. Going to be knocked down and out of bounds right around about the 17-yard line. He'll pick up about 6. Fleming over there to get him along with Luke Wilson.
Most importantly, the clock continues to roll. So Brockway's doing exactly what they need to do, moving the ball and keeping the clock running.
2nd down and 4. Ball at the 17.
Ooh.
Gets the handoff that time, and not a lot up the middle. He may.
He threw that ball. I'm not even sure what that play was. That was like a zone read, and he pulled the ball back and threw it to nobody. There was no receiver.
Huh.
I think he threw it at the tackle.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, I think he thought the tackle was the wideout, and he threw it right at the tackle.
3rd down 4. Fox throws, and that ball's going to be hit and knocked away. Good defensive play by Bish that time.
Yep.
So 4th and 4. Now the question is, do you try for the field goal here to go up by the 2 scores? Or do you keep that offense out there on 3rd down and 4?
It looks like they're keeping their offense out there.
17 to be about a 34-yard try. So here we go, big 4th down. Here's Fox in the shotgun. Cuello in the backfield. Fox looks to throw, fires that football, and it is going to be incomplete. And there is Pisarcik was the intended receiver, and I'll tell you what, he was bumped a bit there as that ball was coming, and they're going to say no penalty, and Union AC Valley's going to take over on downs with 9:35 to go.
Yep, that was tight coverage. Got to give AC Union credit on that. They made a nice defensive stand. There was no defensive interference according to the officials, so the ball goes back to Union AC. So there's 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go, down by 1 score.
So here we go as Dittman. He'll have Bish in the backfield with him, along with Gallagher as the sidecar left. Going to pitch that out. There was some movement there before that even started.
Yep.
So there's another of those pre-snap penalties.
Yep.
That'll back him up 5 yards. Sets up a 1st and 15 from the 12. Yeah, that's something I know you as a coach, I'm sure it would not be a pleasant bus ride home.
No, and again, that one, it just looked like Elliott came out early. I'm not sure if he's confused or if the quarterback is changing his cadence or whatever it is, but it's very confusing. And again, the same thing.
They're going to call that, I think, on Fleming that time. He was quite a ways downfield already.
Yes, he was.
When that took place.
Just seems like the cadence is different for some reason. Everybody's jumpy. The front lines, the last play was the offensive line. This time was a wideout, so I'm not sure why. But something's different, and AC Union's really having a hard time. That's got to be 10 pre-snap penalties for them.
Ball's back at the 7 now, 1st and 20. Not the way Union AC Valley wants to go here, trailing by 7.
No, not at all.
Dittman, low snap, picks it up, fires that football, and it is caught. And I believe that's what Fleming out there, and he's going to take it out to about the 17-yard line, 18-yard line.
It's a good pickup for him. Like he picked up.
He's up to the 19, picked up 12.
12 yards, yep. Second and very manageable now.
2nd down and 8 here for the Falcon Knights. Dittman shotgun. Going to hand that off. Bish getting the carry. How about Bish with the run? Spinning around 1st down 20. And he'll be dropped out at the 21-yard or the 31-yard line. That's a 1st down as they'll move the chains. That's a gain of 12.
Please report to the Brockway sidelines. Peter Greco to the Brockway sidelines, please.
Wow, AC's pinned back inside their own 10-yard line. 1st and 21, and in 2 plays they pick up a 1st down.
Ball at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 here for Union AC Valley. And
another pre-snap.
So back them up 5 yards. Have you ever seen a game with this
No,
many of those?
I have not. I have not. I'm not sure why. And it just looks uncomfortable from my vantage point. It just looks like something's wrong. Something's awry, and I'm not sure. You know, it's not. Usually you see everybody goes at the same time. It's just somebody's jumping early almost every play.
1st and 15, the ball pushed back to the 26-yard line here for Union AC Valley. Didman's throw, can't find Fleming on the right side, thrown behind him. 2nd and 15, 8:01 to go here in the ball game. That has to have an effect, too, because now that's in those guys' heads.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure they're getting frustrated by it. You can see Elliott, Bish, they're all the Dipmans. You know, they're looking at the officials. They're confused. They're frustrated. So, you know, I'm certainly that's in their head too.
Good snap. Hands it off. Not a lot there that time. Maybe a yard. And yeah, that was Skabinski getting back in there and getting the carry, but nothing really there.
Brings up a big 3rd down.
Yeah, this is huge, too, because now with that clock at 7.5.
Yep.
You don't get this, you don't know if you're going to get that ball back or not. Here's Dittman. Stepping up. Dittman under pressure. Dittman throwing.
Nope.
And it's out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock at 7:20. We'll have the punt coming up here for Union AC Valley. So now for Brockway, you lead by 7. This is where you want to see the clock go. But we've said it before. I think that maybe they would keep it on the ground, but both these teams, they've been firing the football tonight.
Yeah, this is the hard part of a spread offense. You know, when you get into the 4th quarter and you need to grind the clock out, make some real tough runs, you're just not accustomed to doing that. You're accustomed to just firing the ball.
Sarchik back deep. Fleming with the punt. It's going to bounce at the 45. Plisarchik, it goes off of Plisarchik. He's going to pick it up at the 31-yard line. Gives up a little bit of ground. Picks up a block. He's got some room. 40, 45, 50. 45-yard line and then out of bounds at the 39-yard line of Union AC Valley. There is an injured Union player here in front of the Brockway bench. They're going to call for the timeout. They're going to mark him out at about the 37-yard line. So fantastic field position here for Brockway.
Okay, we've got a cramp.
It's kind of late in the season, isn't it?
You would think so. And it's not warm tonight, but there has been a lot of cramps tonight. I've seen three or four athletes go down with cramps. So.
Yeah, Dave and I were talking about that, and when you look back years ago, you didn't see a whole lot.
No.
And I wonder what the difference is. But I said, back years ago, too, I think players are so used to being so hydrated today and the stuff. I remember playing sports back in the 80s and stuff, early 80s. You weren't allowed to have water at practice. I don't know if it changed the body up differently. I don't know.
Dave said this last game. I know he broadcast. He said, I remember they used to give us salt pills. Well, they used to give us salt pills, but we weren't even allowed to drink water with them. Now, imagine what that did to your stomach. You're taking salt pills without water, so probably burning a hole right through your stomach. But, at that time, we didn't know any better, and that's just what we did.
Yeah, I remember saying to Jim Thornton one time, the head athletic trainer at Clarion, so that's what we did. He goes, no, that's the worst thing ever. Well, we were all dumb back then.
Yeah, we were.
Well, here we go. So the ball at the 37-yard line for Brockway. They lead by the score here. One score, 27-20. 1st and 10, fantastic field position for the Rovers. Here's Fox, going to go right to Cuello. Cuello. Flag, though, on the play. Hold. Stiff arms, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line, but a couple of flags come in. I think this one might be coming back here against Brockway. See the one official saying the hold.
Yep.
just looking down here. This game has really taken a while. It's at 9:30.
Yeah.
So you can forget about dinner
Yeah,
tonight.
forget about it.
Your wife already put it in the fridge. It's done.
Might look for a motel room in Brockway tonight.
Ball going to be pushed back here on the hold, back to the 47 and 1st and 20. Here's Fox in the shotgun on 1st and 20 here for Brockway. Going to keep the football. Rare run for him. He comes back 40 and hit by a host of tacklers. And they say the ball came out. They're digging for it down there. And Union AC Valley comes out with it.
Wow, what did they call it?
I don't know. Elliott came out with the football.
Yep,
and the official says it was a fumble.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if Tyler had a replay on that one or not.
Wow.
He says he does not, because I was going to look over there. Wow. Okay.
That was a late call for sure. I'm not sure. It must have, none of the officials saw the fumble, but AC Union certainly came out with the ball, so there was no doubt about the ball. I guess it was just a matter of when it came out. But they gave them the ball, and now AC Union's back in business.
Well, here you go, 6:44. This is what the Falcon Knights needed. They have to do something right here. They trail by 7. Dittman in the shotgun. Going to hand that football off. Gallagher's getting the carry up the middle, and Gallagher gets a little bit of an assist out to the 42-yard line, picks up 5. Well, they're going to say closer to 4. Mark him down at the 41. Gallagher limping over there toward the sidelines. He's going to be hurried off the field.
He's played a good game, too. He runs hard. Runs hard.
Burke and Cooper are out to the left. They've got Skabinski in the backfield. He's going to be joined by Wingard. Going to go to Skabinski. Skabinski to the right side. Here's Skabinski lowering that shoulder, and he'll get a couple out to the 43-yard line. It's a 2-yard pickup. And sets up a 3rd down and 4.
I'll tell you this, when this game's over, there's going to be some sore athletes. There has been some hitting going on tonight. It has been a very physical game from both sides of the ball. Both teams have played very well, with the exception of the penalties. This has been a very enjoyable game to watch and one that hasn't been decided yet.
Here's Dittman now on 3rd down and 4. This is a big 3rd down. Fakes, now looks to throw. Rolls to the left, dumps it off, and maybe a couple yards that time for Wingard. The running back came out, took the pass, and sets up a 4th down and 2. Or 1. They're going to give him the 46-yard line. Yep. That's a good spot.
Yep.
4th and 1. You're going to have to go here with 4:55. Clock is turning. This is huge. That's Brockway on their side. They're going to want to dig in, make this big defensive stand and stop them here. But quickly, Union AC Valley up at the line of scrimmage. Dittman. They're all moving all over the place. Push forward. And one official has them with it. It's going to depend on the spot on this one.
Wow. This is going to be close.
Boy, looking across, I can see right across, right at that line.
1st down.
And they're going to give them the 1st down. Yeah, the nose of the football is on that line. First down here for Union AC Valley. The official knew exactly what he needed to get, and he points in the direction, so that's a big, huge 1st down.
By the nose of the ball.
Falcon Knights, new set of downs, 4:25 to go. Ball handed off. That is Bish taking it up to midfield. Oh, no, excuse me, that was Wingard. So he'll get up to midfield, 2nd down here and 7. Clock down to 4 minutes. Ball at midfield. Here we go. 2nd down and 7. Dittman handing it off. Big run up the middle that time, and boy, close to a first down is Wingard again. He's going to be brought down a yard shy, so 6-yard pickup, 3rd down and 1.
Now we're getting down into the territory of if you score, you better have a good 2-point play here because AC Valley has not gone. AC Union has not kicked a extra point all night, so I'm assuming they're going for 2. So if they score, we'll see.
Quick throw.
Nice
It is caught. And a first down.
Whoa.
And now we got pushing and shoving. We got all kinds of stuff going on here after the play. It was a good hard hit on that play, and then Dittman came over, took a little bit of exception.
Yep. I think Varischetti was laying on top of the ball carrier, and he wanted him up, so he kind of helped him. Pretty physically, he helped him.
Yes, he did. New set of downs for Union AC Valley. The ball at the 37-yard line. Here we go. 3 minutes to go. Here's Dittman. Dittman handing it off and a whistle and another pre-snap penalty. So 1st and 15 now. The ball's going to be pushed back to the 42-yard line.
I didn't see any movement there, so it must have happened in the interior line. But it's just frustrating to see this so many times, and as I said, it's unexplainable. I just don't understand it.
Bish on the left side, Fox out on the left side, Twins to the right side for Dittman. 1st and 15. Pass is going to be incomplete on the left side. Intended for Bish over there. 2:37, the clock stops. 27-20, Brockway leads Union AC Valley.
They found something there with the 2 receivers on the short side of the field that Brockway wasn't covering the inside receiver, and they tried to hit him on a quick slant. Dittman was a little short with his delivery there, so it's 3rd down. No, it's 2nd down and 15.
Yep, 2nd and 15. Quick throw, caught! And coming up with that catch was, if you turn around.
Number 12?
Yeah, that was Bish again.
Yep.
So that is a good pickup. They pick up a lot of that penalty down to the 32-yard line. So that's a pickup of almost 10.
3rd and 6. Big play.
4-down territory here if they don't get it. 3rd down and 6. Here's Dittman. Hands the football off. Gallagher getting the carry. Driven backwards. Gallagher will get where the official comes in on the far side. Maybe one. They'll put him at the 31. So now it is 4th down.
This would be your ball game.
4th down and 4. Here we go. 4th and 4. Minute 40. Dittman in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Dittman looking to throw. Fires the football. Looking for a man down deep, and it is caught inside the 10-yard line. Salazzoni with the catch.
Wow. What a gutsy call. A gutsy call, gutsy throw. That was unbelievable.
And that's the first we've seen of Salazzoni, and what a big catch. A minute 26. Ball is at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. And a timeout is taken by Brockway.
Yep.
Minute 17 to go here. Timeout by Brockway. And, boy, I'll tell you what, 27-20. And you mentioned it too, Randy, that if Union can come down here and get a score, you got to have a really good 2-point conversion ready to go because they're not known for kicking extra points.
Nope. So I doubt this game will end in a tie. And right now, obviously, your main concern is you're thinking about, okay, what play can we call to score? But equally important is what play can we call to get the 2-point conversion? And I've always said this. I think the 2-point conversion is one of the hardest play calls in football. It's a 3 yards, but it's a very condensed area. There's not a lot of space to run around, so it has to be something that's different, something you're not normally used to doing. So I'm sure AC Union has a play that they've practiced all week that they're comfortable with. But we'll see. The first thing in order is they've got to score, and once they score, then they're going to have to decide what's the 2-point play they're going to run.
Well, they're going to come to the near side of the field. Here we go. It's a 1st and goal from the 7. Union AC Valley still with 3 timeouts, 1:17 to go. Ball pitched out. They're going to run the reverse.
Quarterback.
Looking to throw, firing. It's caught. It's off of Dittman, and it's incomplete. Fleming was throwing that ball. Is there a flag in the middle of the field? Boy, that's just been one after another.
Yes, there is a flag.
Illegal man downfield. That's kind of hard there from the 7.
Yep. See, that's a good example of a play call that really isn't designed to be run inside the 10-yard line. The quarterback ran out of space. When he handed the ball off, he went off down into the end zone, and it was easy to cover him. Yeah. Had it been in the 40-yard line, he would have been wide open. But so, that's why I'm saying these plays are tough to call when you're inside the 10-yard line, to call a play that you can run because you don't have space, and that's why it's easier to defend when you're in defense.
1st and goal now from the 12-yard line after the penalty. Ball pitched back. That's Skabinski to the left side. Skabinski runs into his own guy, and he's going to be dropped for a loss to the 15-yard line.
Big play. And the clock is running. And time must be called because the clock has stopped. Nope, now it's running again.
I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Because it's a 2nd and 15.
Yep.
Or 2nd and goal from the 15.
Yep.
40 seconds. Here's Dittman, takes the snap, spins around, throws the ball. It's incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 33 seconds, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 15.
Now's when you call timeout. You got 2 timeouts. You got 2 plays to run. Call timeout. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure everybody's on the same page. This is the ball game here. You got to make a call that's a good call. It's a play that you're comfortable with. The AC Union has decided not to call timeout, so they're going to run the play.
33 seconds after that incompletion. 7-point lead for Brockway. Here we go. Dittman with Skabinski in the backfield. Dittman takes the snap, rolls to the right side. He's looking, firing, looking for Fleming, and Fleming is run into, and they're going to say that it's incidental contact. No flag on the play.
That's a good call. Both were going for the ball. The Brockway kid ran into the AC Union kid, but I think it was one of those, they just got their feet tangled up, and I don't think there was any interference there. Now AC calls a timeout.
Yeah, it's 4th and goal now from the 15-yard line. So the whole ball game right here.
Yep.
Boy, I'll tell you on that drive, how many times was Union able to come back and get that important first down or get that important play?
Yep.
The big thing here is it could, it seems like it's been in their heads. They got to watch out for that pre-snap penalty here too.
Yeah, they've had some success with trips. They and that's what they ran on this last play. They had trips on one side, and they tried to roll the quarterback out and hit one of those receivers. But again, you're just so limited with space. You don't have a lot of room. So I'm looking for AC Union probably to come out in a trips formation, try to get Dittman out and roll and have some options.
Well, here we go. Crowd on their feet here at Brockway. You can hear them. The Union AC Valley crowd standing. Here we go. 4th down and goal from the 15-yard line. Here's Dittman. Dittman takes the snap again, rolling to the right side. Dittman looking, firing, and that is Bish, and it's going to be out of bounds, knocked away. 20 seconds, and Brockway will have the ball here. They are going to come out, and they will get the win here against Union AC Valley here tonight.
And a good play. Dittman ran to his right, tried to find one of his receivers in the end zone. It's just they ran out of space. It was pure and simple. They were covering all their receivers tight, and they just ran out of space in the end zone. But you got to give AC Union credit. They played a very hard game, played them right to the end of the game. Both of these teams have played very well tonight. With the exception of the penalties tonight, it's been a well-played game.
There's the knee, and that's going to do it. Brockway is going to come away with the win this time. Union had the upper hand during the regular season when they won 12-7. Tonight, Brockway a winner by a score of 27-20. We're going to take a very quick timeout. We're going to come back and wrap things up in the First United National Bank postgame show. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
With 22 dealerships, we're big, but we're still family owned and operated. I'm Karina Deal. We'll get you the vehicle you want at the price you've been waiting for. Remember, you don't have your best deal until you have ours.
All right, back here in Brockway. We're at Frank Varischetti Field, and the final score again was 27-20. Brockway moving on to the semifinal here in District 9 in single A football. Want to, real quick here in the First United National Bank postgame show, go to that Zockro Motor scoreboard. Karn City was up on Brookville 41-35 with about a minute to go there. Get you updated on that. Port Allegheny knocked off Keystone 54-14. It was Clearfield 20, Punxsutawney 14 tonight, and final Coudersport 21, Cameron County 20. So that starts to fill out the brackets as Coudersport will go to take on Red Bank Valley next week, and it will be Brockway and Port Allegheny in the other semifinal next week. So should be some pretty good football next week, too, and we're waiting to see. It looks like Karn City right now, if they hold on to win, would take on Central Clarion for the AA championship. So, well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Cathcart, what a ball game here tonight. Union jumped out 20-0, or excuse me, Union jumped out by a score of 14-0,
yeah.
But then by halftime, Brockway had taken that 20-14 lead. Union was able to come back, tie it up, but then Brockway with that touchdown. That was Pisarcik, 3-yard touchdown run. To put them into the lead. But what a game between these two tonight.
Yeah, anybody that came and watched this game, they got their money's worth tonight. They've got two great high school programs, two great football teams, two great coaching staffs. These kids played their hearts out tonight. It's a shame somebody had to go home a loser, but Brockway prevailed. They did what they had to do. It was a fun game to watch, fun game to call. I enjoyed it. Thank you for the invite. I appreciate it, Mike. It's always a pleasure to be around you and your crew. You guys do a great job.
Well, I appreciate that, too. And I'll tell you what, you coming in, it's just nice. You get so many different perspectives. And having coached so long, and I talked about this before, you see so many things that I would never pick up, from my broadcast side. And you just bring a lot to the ball game, and I think the listeners and the folks watching really appreciate that.
Well, thank you. But I'm also, excuse me, I'm also old school, and this is a defensive game for me, and I enjoy watching good defenses, and spread offenses have just been something in the last 4 or 5 years that have come to fruition, and most of these schools now have done this, so it's nothing to see a school pass the ball 40, 50 times a game. And that's, in my day, if you passed the ball 10 times a game, that was a pretty wide open game for you.
Hey, we have a real quick Zockro Motors update, too, for our folks. Brookville 42 now, Karn City 41 with just seconds to go. So, wow.
Wow.
That's pretty interesting. So, we'll come back. Of course, as soon as I say that, I was trying to get an update, and my internet is going down again. So we'll get to that. It is time now for the Hager Paving Player of the Game. We did some thumb wrestling, but we did come up with a winner. And would you like to say who we liked?
Yeah, Blake Prasarchik. What a great game he had. He was very dominant on the offensive side of the ball, was scoring 3 touchdowns, ran some punts back, ran some kickoffs back, was pretty stout on defense. So, it was a pretty easy choice.
All right, so Prasarchik, the winner of our Hager Paving Player of the Game for this one. And again, that'll wrap up the First United National Bank postgame show. Brockway with a great win here tonight as they come back to knock off Union AC Valley 27-20. And they'll move on in the District 9 playoffs next week as, of course, they'll be taking on Port Allegheny. For my partner, Randy Cathcart, I want to thank everybody involved here tonight. Nico Cosma up on the camera, Brett English on the field camera, and Tyler Oakes over there on the engineering side. And that'll wrap things up here this evening. You've been watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network. Have a great night, folks. We'll see you again coming up on Tuesday.
Have a great day.